questions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
I just said to Flo, good evening, I just said, I really like your shirt. It's like a Dick Van Dyke, but in a nice way. And she just went, well, I'm not quite sure. I just like, you know what I mean? It is quite Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Very lovely. I was just thinking, do you mind? Do you mind? Anyway, good evening, Fleur. It's been a while.
A few days.
3 nights? 2 nights?
Yeah.
2 sleeps?
Yeah, missed
Yeah.
you.
Well, I had genuinely, hand on heart, such a good time on Tuesday night with this one. Monday night, that when I got home, tonight had popped up as available, and I went, oh, I'm having that. So I warned her. I said, right, you got me again, sorry. Then I'd warned the producer. I warned them both, and they still turned up. I was like, yay.
Yeah.
Good news is as well, I've had my ears syringed today by the nurse. I can hear again. I can actually hear again.
I've never had it done. Does it feel really weird?
It's weird. It is weird. Although she can't get that one fully clear, so I've got to do that again for a week and go back. She went, I can't get that one out. What gets me is when they do it, you hold the cup and they get all the stuff out your ear, then they go, oh, look what I got out. And you're like, I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it.
Talking of ears, my
You talk
just fell out. No, it fell out of my thing, and the thing was
because you got a new one. It's because you got a new. She came in with the blue earpiece.
Yeah, it's
So,
blue.
you know, don't know what's going on in her ears. Anyway, as you can see, we've got the lovely Fleur. You got me, and we're live till 10, and we've got some lovely kits. We've got some lovely treats. We've got lots of things for craft fairs as well, like chalkboards and jute bags and envelopes and all the little things that you need, the little knickknacks.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a craft fair.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people starting to branch out into doing craft fairs when they've made enough jewellery. Might as well make some money, mightn't you?
Might as well, yeah. You might as well.
Queen of craft fairs. Really? That was my idea, and I think it should go with the kit. No, I'm not doing it. Oh, it's going to be like that kind of a show, is it?
It's only 2 minutes in, they're arguing.
Right, now I don't have it physically in the studio with me. However, now then, this has been one of the best-selling DVDs, hasn't it? 2,375 of these DVDs have gone to date. 2,000, I'll say that again, 375. That is certainly in the top 3 selling DVDs of all time on Jewellery Maker. So congratulations, Pearl. Pearl, I do it every time. Every time, Fleur, I do it. What is wrong with every time?
Everybody calls me Pearl.
It's because, you know, you are known for pearl knotting and pearling and all that. So this is Fleur's hands, quite frankly, there. And Fleur will teach you how to pearl knot by hand. Do you do on this DVD?
Yes. Yep. So we use 2 different techniques. We use the tweezers and the knotting awl, and we show you how to use the wire guardians and the French wire.
Fantastic.
So there's like 4 different techniques there as well.
All the things you need to do a classic pearl knot.
That's it, yeah.
Because the thing is, you need to, realistically, if you ever own a piece of pearl knotted jewellery, is it fair to say you could really do with learning this technique? Because if you wear it enough, it's eventually going to give and you're going to need to re-knot it.
I had a lady came round to my workshop yesterday with 4 bracelets and a necklace that needed re-knotting.
All of which, no doubt, she'll get charged for.
Yeah, she will, yeah.
On the one hand, you're quite happy when people don't learn because then you get the business, but equally...
Well, I did say to her that I could teach her how to pearl knot, and so her and her sister are going to come and they're going to learn how to pearl knot.
Fantastic. It is beautiful. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's got a value in the sense that it means that if your necklace or bracelet did break, you'd only lose a single pearl. So again, it's practical as well as beautiful.
It is, yeah.
And it's a great technique to learn, and practice makes perfect, quite frankly, with it. Yes, there are pearl knotting tools, but Fleur likes to advocates to...
Yeah, I like to do it the more traditional way, but there is more than one road to Rome. There's lots of ways. There'll be another DVD coming out very soon.
Oh, yes.
With different techniques.
Great. Now then, I've only got the last 68. That's it. Once they're gone, they are gone. They won't be able to get them anymore. Now, Susan says, I have this DVD. Fleur, it calms me down when I'm getting knotted. I love your designs.
Oh, thank you, Susan. It's very zen-like. The other thing I always say is if you're in a very, very, very bad mood,
don't do it.
Don't start pearl knotting, because if it goes wrong, if a knot comes away, you get even in a worse mood.
And I get the impression you're talking from experience there, Fleur.
Yes,
I can see it in her face.
But it is very zen-like. It is really nice and just relaxing, just to sit down.
Unless you're in a bad mood to start, then don't do it.
No.
I would recommend, not just for beginners, but even if you have pearl knotted for a while, it's very useful and good advice and tips. Well, there you go. That's a great message. Thank you. Sarah Melanie said, Sarah Melanie, sorry, love. How many times have I said this DVD is not just for beginners, it's full of useful tips.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I've never watched it, so I can't remember what I said.
Right, we're going to have to make you watch it. 2,375 available. 2,375 have sold. This is now the last. Well, how many have you got left now, Phil? Excusez-moi, monsieur. So we have less than 50 available. That's it. No suggestion, because we have a new DVD coming out, to our knowledge, no suggestion of rerunning this?
No, I don't think so.
That's it.
I've not heard. No, I've not heard.
When it's gone, where's it gone?
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. So, well done. The last few chances now. We're nearly less than 40 available. Good luck. Good luck. And the thing is as well, you might be thinking, oh, well, I don't really wear pearls. It's for any beads.
There's some amazing tiger's eye next to you, which would look amazing knotted onto some S-lons.
I'm thinking, imagine that with like a red S-lon or a, you know, a real contrasting colour.
Yeah. And you could always use those space bars, which we are going to put into
the tin cup spacers.
We're going to use them in
the tin cup spacers to do your tin cup, or what do they call it? The illusion necklace, don't they? The illusion necklace. Yeah. Yeah. Right then. I have some aquamarine from Mozambique. It's come a long way, innit? And I think it's good. We forget these things about these locations. That's where they've had to come from.
Yeah. And then go and be faceted and then come back.
Then they go to India, chances are. Then they've got to come to the UK. They've had a bit of a travel, haven't they?
Got more air miles than we have.
Well, yeah. And very much. And it's quite apt, as apparently our new passports are going to be blue. apparently. Made in France. It's all kicking off on the radio today, isn't it? On the news. Right, yeah, the irony's quite amusing, isn't it? Brexit, and then
That's the first thing my mum said when she walked in the door this morning.
It's hilarious. Anyway, who are we to question? Let's just behave. 50. I've just had my new one, so mine will be 10 years anyway, so I'll be alright. Now then, this is 98 centimetres, so by all stretch of the imagination, you know what we like, we tend to give you an extra centimetre or two, don't we? So we're just shy of a metre of 50 carats of Mozambique. Now these are graduated, they are faceted rondelles, and the price point at $33.95 is unbelievable. Now, I texted a good friend of mine yesterday. I was making stretchy bracelets, and I was making a lava kite one. I was making a pink banded agate one, which technically I've been given my first wedding commission. Because well, I know it sounds a bit over the top, but it's true, because Mark said this to me yesterday. So because I rang him up and I said, right, my friends asked me to make a neon sort of pinky banded agate, you know, to match her shoes and bag for the wedding. He said, well, technically,
that's a commission.
You've had a wedding commission. Now, granted, it's a stretchy,
Doesn't matter.
but it's still a wedding commission.
Doesn't matter. That's
Boom!
Still a commission.
She didn't pay me though. She didn't pay me. Although she did pick me up and drop me home from a concert last night. So I think that's payment.
Yeah,
that's
still
payment.
Commission.
Yeah, there you go. Now then, when we launched these, 60 went. I got the last 15 when and I remember the price this went to.
Wow.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it. So anyway, this friend I messaged yesterday and said, I'm making stretches, which one do you want? She went, I'd really like an aquamarine light blue, please. So these would look lovely as little spaces in that bracelet.
They would, really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Now that should be over £33, Flo, and we've taken it to $17.95 in 98 centimetres.
And it's a gemstone that if you were to walk down the high street,
Yep.
I think if you stopped 10 people and asked them to name gemstones, I mean, in my opinion, from my experience, people don't say diamonds are they class it as precious.
Yeah.
So they do emeralds, rubies, sapphires, aquamarine and amethyst.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Because not a lot of people know about tanzanite, but that's, for me, that's my experience. When
totally agree.
As soon as you see aquamarine,
it's well known.
They know it, yeah.
It's well known. Yeah, it's a very well known, very well respected, very much appreciated gemstone. It's this month's birthstone. I must say I'm way over allocated already. So the likes of Carola and Esther, I'll bring that pad over here in a minute, so it's a bit far away. Esther Collector, Kerry, Catherine Collector. Carola, you've got it, don't worry, you've come out of the worry. There's like a danger zone.
Yeah.
When you leave it in your basket, isn't there? You know, you're sort of looking at, oh yeah, like Top Gun, who just sang Danger Zone at me. Let's go to the... That was on the telly the other day, Top Gun.
I love that
film. Or with ice.
No, I like Slider.
Slider was good. Oh gosh, he got a great physique, hadn't he, when he took his top off?
Yeah, that's my favourite bit, when they're playing volleyball.
I bet it is.
I like that bit.
It's like I don't know where to look. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry, so I'll tell you, it's only early. We're already drooling over men with their top off. Anyway, Sue J, Kerry, Catherine, Collectors, good luck, good luck, good luck. That is 98 centimetres of those beautiful Mozambique aquamarine. What a great price. Brilliant. They're about to sell out quite, obviously. Yeah, you can make loads and loads of little stacker bracelets with those.
I know that we've got some silver-plated jump rings coming up as well, which will look amazing with these.
We weren't going to tell them.
Oh. Let the cat out
we
the
were
bag.
really.
Let the cat out the bag.
We were really.
We've got to sell them now.
I like your shoes.
Oh, thank you.
I've just spotted them. They're nice.
Yeah.
Did you make them yourself?
I wish I did.
They look like that, beautifully home-crafted shoes.
No.
Sorry, you can't see them, but they look really nice. Sorry. Everybody's like, what are the shoes? What you got on? Well, I don't know what they're called. That's not really helpful, is it? Do you want to do what are they called? What? Pardon? Jump. Okay. Oh, did you hear me chair then? Ooh.
That sounds like me when I'm trying to find the remote control. Not the creaking. What's it called? No, doodah.
The doodah. The doodah. Where's the doodah? Oh yeah, it's right in front of you. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh.
They're lovely, these ones. I do like the pearl.
Now, I'm sure I've seen you do a design with these two similar colours before, and they're one of my favourites.
Yeah, I've had these two colours in a kit before.
Yeah.
They are beautiful. The pearl, they've just got a beautiful, I don't know if you'd call it lustre, I don't know what you'd call it.
It's like
a pearlescent.
It is like a shimmying satin lustre to them, isn't there? I mean, you got these lovely. I do think the pink. If I pop them a bit closer together, I do think that combination, that contrast, blends and fuses beautifully. A bit like when you have sort of, you know, like when you have ametrine and the citrine blends with the purple of the amethyst. It's just something magical. Really pretty. Now, the great news is that they're a bulk buy. There's 100 of the silver-plated pink, or silver-plated with the pink, and then there's the pearl colour over the top as well. They're all open, and they're 9mm. Now, that, I'm going to ask Fleur, because Fleur buys thousands and thousands and thousands, and that's not overzealous, is it?
No,
I mean,
not at all. No.
Yeah, a lot of... That's a week, by the way.
Yeah.
Per week. And we've just given her 100 of the pearl-coloured, 100 of the pink. Each parcel, £3.48. Well, £3.48 and £3.47, if we're going to be technically correct.
And can you remember, because they're coloured jump rings, is the 9mm inner or outer? Can you remember?
Oh, no, hang on. Right, hang on. Outer.
Let's see.
Oh! Do you know what? No, they're 11.
So they're 11.
I know they're 11 because I can see the size. I couldn't remember which one was which though. I know that they're add the two, but I couldn't remember. Right.
Yeah.
So it's the inner. Of course, sorry, that makes sense. So the inner, so the add the two to get to the outer. Sorry. I knew they were 11. Couldn't get that bit right though, could I? And how many times did you tell me Monday night?
Quite
a few. Still didn't sink in, did it?
Well, no, I think bits of it did. Bits of it did.
Sorry.
But no, they are 11mm outer diameter and 9mm inner diameter, which means that, you know, you've got some more different weaves that you can do with it.
Yes, but it says on the packet.
It says on the packet.
So you haven't got to sit there and have that blank look like I just had.
No.
Sorry, teacher, wasn't listening. Joe says, hi guys and gals, hello. Just to say, love the new checkout. The back to show shopping option is brill.
Oh.
Thanks to the IT gang. I didn't know about this.
I didn't know.
Pardon? What? I'm glad you've done it, Joe. See, this proves the point that I buy over the telephone, you see, to the call centre, because I didn't know that. Did you know?
I buy on the website, but I've been so busy today, I've not even...
Oh, see, Joe, you know before we do, and we work here. Hey? There you go, I'm going to try that later then.
Give it a go now, though.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... No, see, now, Joe, that's good, though. No, you knew before we did. Joe's like, thanks.
It did, I must say, it used to be a little bit frustrating when you did check out that you went back to the homepage and then had to click on and then go to where you were last.
Oh, so we fixed that now then. Yeah. That's good. Mind you, I had to ring. I ordered concert tickets today online for a great band that are coming to the Symphony Hall in Birmingham. And I'm really thick, obviously, but it said CMSN, £5. And I thought, CMSN? What's CMSN? And I looked everywhere on this website. What's CMSN? What's CMSN? Well, I've been charging £5 at CMSN. Would you have known what CMSN was? I'm glad it's not just me then. I rang up, she went, that's the commission. I went, well, it's not very clear. Well, I think CMSN. They'd shortened it. It just said CMSN. No, I was thinking, no idea that is. Right then, we've got people buying 2s and 3s, Helen and Chris and Carolyn and Glenda and Esther. Why are you on there, Phil? Are you testing the baskets? Oh. I thought you were treating yourself to some jump rings then.
Got some lovely colours as well.
Well, can you imagine doing christening braces and going for the traditional blues and pinks for the boys and the girls? I know a lot of people don't do that anymore, but a lot of people do.
I think that's very, do you know when you see like the chintzy Kath Kidston type fabrics, that kind of...
That is actually, I've got some Catherine Kidston, is it Kath or Catherine? Kath Kidston. I've got some cups and saucers of hers. And I love
the blue ones with the little flowers.
Mine are big ones. Yeah. That you do a floaty coffee in.
Oh, right.
Bought them, and I would never have bought them, and I love them.
They are nice, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely. We've got the blues coming up. Guess that's why they call it the blues. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Oh no, I'm not.
Fleur, do you want to do your usual wonderful?
I'll do my usual, yeah.
Thanks. I'm going to take you shopping so you can hang my clothes back up on my hangers.
Oh, I'm not very good at that. I always
hate
knock
doing
everything
that.
off.
Oh, that's the least.
I look at it and it falls on the floor.
Oh, I'm a bit like, I'm glad. Oh. Now then, I can smell coffee. Hi, Sam. She's brought us a cup of coffee because she's so lovely. Right then, now then. Right, we're about to give you an absolute treat. Can I say? 20 available. I give that 20 seconds. But they should be how much? $24.95 originally. $24.95. So that effectively, not effectively, they are a third of the price. Right, I do apologise. We've been given the wrong bracelet in the studio. It's not the slider disc. It's that one with the ball. It's still a slider bracelet. It's still a popcorn chain. It's still the slider one fits all. But instead of it being a flat coin, it's a ball of 8. I think it's an 8mm. It is an 8mm. Thank you, Fleur, for being so beautifully tidy. Yeah, $7.95. Can I see who's going to get those? I want to. Well, there is a point because I'd like to. Well, excuse me, Mr. Producer. I'll decide if there's a point. Did you hear that then? He proper put me in my place, didn't he?
I feel like now in this shirt, a referee. I think I've got like a referee shirt.
No, because I love him and we never play. We never like. But he just went. Because I like to be nosy. You can't say to a woman, "There's no point being nosy." It's just we're inbuilt with it. I am anyway. I speak for myself.
On Tuesday, I walked a little bit from school. I parked quite away from school, and I liked this lady's vase, and I really nearly knocked on her door and asked where she got it from.
I'm surprised you didn't just ring the doorbell, go and nick it and leg it, knowing what you're like, chicken gate.
No, I didn't. But I really wanted to, and I might just pop a note through her door.
Because think about how nice she'd feel when you go, where'd you get your vase from?
Yeah.
I think you should.
Or can I buy it from you?
Sure. Do you still like it? Because if you don't, can I have it?
Can I have it? It was lovely.
Oh, hello. That's attractive. Sorry. Not really. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. I sometimes say this to my producer, because as much as we play each other up on air, we do love each other. I do love him. And this is what I should say to him. Every day. Oh, hi, random jump ring. This is what I feel for my producer. Hang on, let me get it so you can actually read it. There you go, that would be helpful if I could actually show you what... No, I was just showing you it back to front. If you're watching through a mirror, you could have read it fine. It actually says, now that it's the right way around, Je t'aime. Now, what does Je t'aime mean?
Love.
I love you.
I love you.
Je t'aime.
Does it?
Yeah, Je t'aime. Do you know what the French word...
Is j'adore not?
J'adore.
Is that I love?
Don't tell me I've got it wrong. I've been telling everybody Je t'aime and telling them I love them. Do I not love them then? Do I just like them? Do I just like them? Do I just like them? And I've been telling them that's perhaps why I'm single again.
J'adore. I'm sure j'adore is love.
Je t'aime does mean I love you, doesn't it? J'adore means I adore you.
I adore you. Oh.
Je t'aime. Oh, don't start me on the masculine. I could never get that with French, could you? How is a table masculine or feminine? I could never understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jane, we need you in Mantes-Loire to tell us. Right then. Now, if you are like me and you're thinking you don't know how to speak French, but you would like to tell somebody that you love them in a beautiful language, just buy this pendant and it stops all the confusion.
Wow. That's great.
2.3 grams of sterling silver there. Is it a lowest ever price, Phil? Because I know what you like. So, considerably naughtier than we have ever dared to go. Je t'aime.
I might buy that for my husband because he speaks fluent French. And
does he really?
Yeah, he does, yeah. 'Cause he works for a French car company, so he has to talk to them.
Gosh, that's impressive.
And he used to send me text messages in French, which I used to have to go to a translation thing. And they used to get them all wrong, because I used to spell it wrong.
Wouldn't that be nice on his key ring?
Yeah.
Oh, put that on his key ring.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh, £3.95 is going to think you spent more than that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Get some brownie points.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's not watching.
Je t'aime.
That's his...
He won't, will he? Will he be watching?
No, what time is it? No, I'll be feeding the kids.
Yeah. Be busy. Be busy. 2.3 grams of solid 95 sterling silver, je t'aime. How about as well, presents for teachers at the end of the year, for your French teacher? Was that a bit...
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm just thinking, we've got Cerelin coming up, so haven't we? And next we could
This
embed
weekend,
that
isn't
into
it?
Cerelin.
Is it this weekend?
Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow's Cerelin Day.
Is it Friday tomorrow already?
Yeah.
How's it get to Friday?
I know. It's flying by, isn't it?
How's it get to Friday? Ah, bonsoir. I love this. Je t'aime. I love you. I love you, Jane.
Oh.
Are you at Jane's? Now, Jane, I'm worried about you. She says she's fallen down the stairs and fractured both her ankles, and she's in the middle of having bronchitis.
Oh.
Are you all right? Are you? Can we just check she's genuinely all right? Can you just let us know you're all right? Because I'm worried about you. I'm worried about Jane. Je t'aime, Jane. Je t'aime.
That sounds really nasty.
Yeah, I'm really worried about her. If she messages back in, can you let us know she's okay, Phil? Because I'm generally worried about Jane. Okay. How many of the je t'aime do we have left? At the moment, if you all check out, you will have enough. It's bad, isn't it?
That was like hello,
Oh, no.
French.
Do you know what gets me, though, is my dad does this. And he goes to France, and he speaks English with a French accent, and he gets everything he asks for.
Really?
It's really
Does he
annoying.
speak loudly as well?
Yeah. I would like a coffee. It's like, really, Dad? Pardon. So, champagne, some champagne. Champagne, freshwater, cultured potato pearls. 5x4 mil. I mean, there's no way they're protected. They look practically round.
Yeah, I don't like the word potato. I know it's
No,
industry
nor me.
standard, but I don't like it.
No. Could you pass me the beautiful black pearls we've got in your
Okay.
first kit, darling girl, please? What do you think with the black and the champagne?
they'd be
It's a bit
nice.
sultry, isn't it?
Very lovely, that.
Huh? You're really lovely.
Really lovely. And especially with the findings pack.
We've got the best starter pearl kit coming up with the old-fashioned, if you not the old-fashioned, but the traditional,
Yeah.
the proper classical traditional JM kit with a gold pieces findings kit and findings kit with the beading thread and the elastic. I need some more elastic, the amount of stretches I've made lately with the monofilament, and oh, it's so exciting. So we've got that coming up. Now those champagne pearls are £6.95. Thank you, Fleur. They look practically round. Let's just show you on the neckline. Should I put them on my, we're going to, sticking with the French, décolletage.
Décolletage. Sideboard.
Your sideboard, yeah. The décolletage sideboard. I nearly bought a baguette today. Just thought I'd share that with you. I picked it up and put it down. Well, that's why I put it down, didn't buy it. Bought a sliced wholemeal loaf instead that had reduced carbs on it.
I just love bread.
I
though, but it's
needed
not
it.
good
I
for
couldn't
you, but
cope
you
any
do-
longer.
do
I
like
needed
bread.
it. I thought, stuff it, I'm having it. £6.95 on those, and it's a full 38 centimetre. Very pretty. Again, that could be a choker, that could be a single strand, that could be a triple choker, it could be a single bracelet, it could be channel set, couldn't it?
I'm just thinking it would go beautiful. There's some beautiful amethyst over there.
Well, you're thinking the amethyst. I'm going to show you with the amethyst, and then I'm going to show you with the old cheeky, my favourite.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. God.
I know. I'm going to show you with the garnet, but I'm going to show you with Fleur's Choice
No, I
first.
don't
Those are nearly
want
sold
my
out.
choice now.
No, come on.
I want the
still...
garnet.
No, I still think that's a beautiful, strong
that is
colour.
See, that to me is very regal, especially when you add in just some
The
gold.
gold. Yeah.
Gold as well.
Okay. My choice.
Only because I didn't see them first.
Can we look at these? Look at these. Look at the.
that is-
Oh.
Again with the gold.
Do we thinking nice and vintage?
Yeah.
Vintage.
With some gold. Beautiful.
Those. Now, when are we doing those, young man? Oh, yeah. Oh. Do you know, with some jump rings and a little kit and some wire. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now those oh, sorry, itchy face. Itchy face. Amethyst, yeah. There's only how many? 12. It's not very many for the whole planet, is it? Yeah.
I'll tell you something about Zambian amethyst. I was looking for a 6mm calibrated faceted gemstone, just one gemstone for the middle of like one of these pendants that I'm making. Yeah. And do you know how much it was for one gemstone? Go on. 6mm. It was £8.40.
Not from here, I take it. £8. See, but
for one.
Yeah, but you know what? When you think about £8.40 for that kind of a gemstone, I think that's realistic.
Oh yes, it is.
I really do.
Yeah. But I think size-wise, it's probably about mid-range here.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's got a coulee on there, so but that's only a small like section.
Yeah, just a pinpoint.
And yeah, £8.40 for one gemstone.
Yeah, but the trouble is, we all go, oh, that's expensive, but it's not. It's actually what it should be. It's us that's going the wrong way and doing them for lower than we should be. And again, Zambian. Yeah. So I don't know whether yours was Zambian.
Yes, was
okay.
Zambian. Yeah,
at least it was
Zambian.
okay. So it was still best location. But those are. I mean, look. I've got to say that recording there just shows how dramatic amethyst is, whether you are in daylight or at night time, because that's filmed against a jet black background, and that purple just jumps out at you, doesn't it? And glows and shines brightly, doesn't it? It's incredible, and that is natural. One of the most stunning gemstones, player acrylic. I've got to put it on.
It is. It's absolutely beautiful. And it comes alive when it comes on your skin tone
as
well.
It really does.
Because you can see those like pinks.
And that's the lovely thing. There's blue undertones, pinks, purples, lavenders. They're sensational. £12.95. And they would go lovely. I'm just thinking we've got some black spinel coming up as well. We've got some Amazonite. Goes great with amethyst. Oh, and those champagne pearls. Might even go nice with the aquamarine as well.
Yeah, it would.
I like that. Good evening, Helena. Is it evening yet at 6:30, do you think? I think it is too.
Evening is. It's after tea time, isn't it?
Tea time. Who's ill in there? You all right, Ben? You okay? He's right, he's having a little choke. Jane, bonsoir. Zena, I'm still in bed with bronchitis and I cannot walk, but I'm okay. Just cannot shake my bronchitis off. But thank you for asking. Tell Z, please, Phil. Yeah, you poor thing. She's fractured both her ankles and she's got bronchitis. That's a bad week.
It is. It is. I'd stay in bed for a lot longer after you're better.
Yeah.
Do you know the bubble wrap that your gemstones comes in?
You're going to have to wrap you up, Jane. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap you up, woman.
That's awful.
I know.
Bless you. I hope you feel better soon.
I'm glad you didn't do anything to your hands, because at least you can still message in and we can still chat to you. Oh. Thank you for messaging in, Jane, because we're worried about you. Right, those are about to sell out. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We are about to give you a really, really unusual black spinel star buy. I'm just going to let Fleur hold this for a sec.
Gosh, it's weighty.
You like that, aren't you?
Do you know that the weight reminds me of hematite?
Yes.
Weights, that really dense gemstone.
A weight that when you go to pick it up, it takes you by surprise.
It really does.
Yeah. Look at them as well. Black spinel. That has got to be one of the most dramatic strands we've had. Look at those. They're magnificent.
Gorgeous.
Aren't they though? When you I can't see. I can't hold them together because they're so weighty. Because if I turn the sides, you can see they've got a real sort of stepping stone gauge to them, haven't they?
They're individual pendants,
aren't they? Though I'm also thinking very, very much unisex. Those, don't you think? Proper cool, aren't they?
Is it? I can't remember which DVD Jan did when she... I think it's Jan's Rings DVD, where she takes one of these gemstones and she makes just one into a feature.
I think she did it like with like a fluorite bar, didn't she? A shard of something,
but these would be equally just a statement look, because they're so beautiful.
I mean, I know we talk about one on a leather cord or one of our torque necklaces, but just a cool piece of thread, even a hemp cord, you know, something really just simple, and then you add one of those on the neckline, because sometimes less is more.
Yeah. I would have them all, though, in a neckline.
Yeah, probably. We both like
I'd literally have them.
Who says?
Yeah, I would have them all in the front of a neckline piece.
I'm with you. More is more.
Yeah, more is more.
More is more. And I tell you what, price point wise, we're doing something we have never done before. We do have a bit of a tendency to do this on the Late Show. We think, oh, stuff it, everybody's gone home. Let's be naughty, but legally naughty.
Gosh,
legally naughty.
That's a lot of gemstone for...
If you saw that on my neckline or Fleur's neckline, and we were wearing it as a beautifully finished piece of jewellery, does $9.95 come to mind? So let's have a look at it as jewellery. Look, okay, granted. So let's assume we've got that restranded, and perhaps we put some little spacers in there, or the gold
aquamarine spacers. Aquamarine.
No. Would you honestly look at Fleur's neckline if she got this on with her aquamarine spacers and think, oh, she's got a lovely £10 necklace on there? No. No, I wouldn't put that together, and I really like that.
I think that's beautiful. Well, I think because it's a black gemstone, because it's so glossy, you can get such a high contrast with a highly faceted gemstone. You've got those two different looks.
It can take it, can't it?
Yeah. And then you can carry on going around the neckline with your aquamarine as well. And then make a matching bracelet, matching earrings, and have, with those two strands, you could do a full suite of jewellery.
Well, yeah, because you've got 98 centimetres of the aquamarine, haven't you?
Yeah.
Also think with the champagne pearls that we had earlier, and I've got this coming up as well.
I was looking at those.
Yeah.
Are they nice?
Aren't they lovely?
Look at the banding.
Yeah, beautiful banding, gorgeous. Really, really look. And again, because you've got some of the blacks and the caramels in there, that's drawing the colours out with that black spinel together.
It's almost got like an amber quality to it.
It has, isn't it?
Is it an agate, is it?
It looks like an agate. I would guess that's an agate, a banded agate. Yeah, it looks like conkers and toffee apples and cinnamon and...
Redwood.
Can I tell you, we went to this great restaurant in town last night, had the best meal. Really beautiful chicken breast with mozzarella and pesto and balsamic vinegar and wrapped in smoky bacon and parmesan parmentier potatoes and then we had the shared pudding platter, me and my friend and then my other two friends. Comes on little china plates like all lovely. And then there was everything from a lemon posset with a malted milk biscuit, macaroons. There was chocolate brownies, there was a rocky road, there was something honestly, and it was coulis and, all low fat, obviously.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it was,
obviously, that sounds amazing. You have to tell me where that was.
It was
in town?
Yeah, it's where we've had one of our cocktail nights out with work, the Cosy Club.
Oh,
it's really good.
Go there.
Really good. Glenda, hi all. I hope Jane gets on okay, and I know how she feels. I'm having an op on Friday the 14th on my calf and my Achilles. Won't be able to walk on it for 6 weeks. Oh, Glenda. Oh, we need to come look after all you lot, don't we? Good luck for your op. Hope it goes well. Hope it goes well, darling. Christine in Malaga said, Jane, I broke my ankle at... Oh, here we go. You've all been at it. You need to take more water with you lot. Jane said, I broke my ankle... To Jane, sorry. Christine says in Malaga, I broke my ankle and found crutches so difficult. A friend got me a typist chair on wheels, which made getting around much easier. Just go down the shops on it. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I think I set the land speed record in one of those wheelie chairs in my previous job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got pushed, and I'm pretty sure I hit about 80 mile an hour
before
it ejected me.
Lydia says, evening, ladies. You two are my favourites.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And as I've already ordered today, I will keep watching for more goodies. Fleur, in capitals, love your hair colour.
Oh, thank you.
Make the most of it. She'll be changing it soon.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
We've had it far too long now for Fleur. Yeah. She'll be changing it. She's getting itchy feet.
I am.
Itchy hands to change it, aren't you?
You need to change it.
Get better, you lot. Stop injuring yourselves. Yeah. Mind you, I went out with my friend last night. She's only young, and anyway, I said, you all right? She'll hurt me back. I said, how she went vacuuming. What do you mean she'd be overzealous vacuuming? She hurts her back from vacuuming.
That's why I don't vacuum.
Well, that's what I said to her. That's what I said to her.
Very
Vacuuming
dangerous.
sucks, doesn't it? Thanks for that one, Phil. That wasn't mine. I can't take credit. I wasn't quick enough for that one. Would you mind if... Oh, we were right, agate. Agate. Would you mind if I tried it with my Star by Garnet again?
So that's really rich, isn't it? That's beautiful.
That is lovely. That is. Oof.
And again, I'd go with gold with these two.
You what, sorry?
I'd go with gold as well.
Would
with
you?
these two.
Yeah, because we've got those gold-plated findings in
Yeah.
your first kit, haven't we, love? Oh, nice. With the black pearls, do you think, as well?
Just to get some real contrast in there.
Yeah. Do you know those agates, my lovelies, are ridiculously £3.95? I mean, they're not. They shouldn't be, obviously, but we just thought, well, why not?
I think your description of like conker colours is perfect.
Yeah. Do you think
It's
so?
absolutely perfect, yeah.
Or as the Ninja Turtles would say, perfectamundo, dude.
They would.
They would. That's what they said. The original Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, you can't beat the original
The original.
ones,
Donatello,
cartoon.
Michelangelo.
I had all of them.
And me. And the van and the... Didn't have like a motorbike. I tried to go to Paris to get my brother the motorbike when he was a kid.
I don't know.
Well, that was the excuse I made to go to Paris. Because you couldn't get it in the UK.
Yeah, but we were 20 odd then.
I know,
Still
darling.
had toys. No,
Toys.
Can't beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, they were great. £3.95. It's a full... Oh, actually, we've not measured that. Shall I tell you how long it is? Because I reckon that's a full-length 38er. A 38er. A 38er. The ruler of truth we have. We have it.
Oh,
Never...
oh,
Oh,
no.
oh, well. I did... Well... It's over 38, but we'll... What we do is we tend to give you a bit extra because we like that. Can't help ourselves, you know. So what we'll do is we give you the minimum you'll get, 38 centimetres. You might get a bit more. It's 38. Okay? I hate that ruler. I don't like metal rulers. Ugh.
I like that one there. Look at that one. Can you remember? Well, you probably can remember that beautiful gemstone fordite with all the layers of colours.
I love fordite.
So you get that kind of
Yeah,
fordite
I've got some
look.
fordite, have you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the story behind it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
I
I
do.
got it. But some of those bandings with the different colours on each one just
That'd look wicked, you're right. That'd be absolutely fab. But I like this. Now, it's like when I made my first wedding commission jewellery yesterday. Thing is, my friend, joking aside, has got, she's going to this wedding. I've lent her the nice pink handbag. She's got some pink shoes and she's got a pink hat fascinator. But it's hard to match absolute pinks. Great thing when you have these beautiful oranges and browns and the pinks and the blues and the fuchsias of the banded agate. There's so many variations of that colour tone and the blues. You can pick out all the difference. You haven't got to try and match it. Because if it's just off, it can be a bit irritating if you can't quite match the jewellery to your outfit.
Yeah, no, you need to.
These are brilliant for that.
This would be perfect. You've got multiple
Well, look how
colours.
they go with your outfit
They
today.
would. They
Perfect.
would go beautiful.
Yes, brilliant. Can I have the code for them? Because I'm a bit obsessed. I went home from the late show on Tuesday, literally walked through my front door, put the kettle on. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Made 2 stretchy bracelets. I can't stop. I can't stop.
I treated my jadeite bracelet
Did you?
2 days ago, and I restrung it with some different spaces in there.
I was just going to say, you got some textured ones.
Yeah, I've got some
Nice.
textured jewellery, so I'll give it a little treat.
Give it a treat. He's talking to me. Can you tell? I can't do 2 things at once at the minute. It's because I can hear in stereo again. When the nurse. Oh, hang on. Did you say 2? There's 3 here. Oh. The nurse was syringing me here today. I couldn't hear. She kept doing it for about 10 minutes, and in the end, I said, I haven't got stereo yet. And all he kept hearing her saying them was, "Have you got stereo yet?" I went, "No." And all of a
What
sudden,
they call it when you can hear in 2 ears?
well, yeah, because otherwise you're only getting mono, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Mono is 1 and stereo is 2.
Oh.
So suddenly, all of a sudden, the thing went, and then I went, "Oh, hi!" Oh, and the trouble is, everything's really loud. And I've got to tell you the funniest thing. I went out the house today, set the house alarm, but because I got cotton wool and bicarbonate of soda eardrops in, couldn't hear a thing. I thought my alarm was broken. Got in today, and then my alarm worked. I thought, oh, it's because I couldn't hear it. Oh, True Love. Oh, do you remember the song with Kiki D and who sang it with Kiki D? Was it Elton John, wasn't it? True Love. And it was about a ship, wasn't it? A boat with the woman.
I don't know. I'm just
High
thinking
society.
of Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
No,
That's the wrong one, innit?
No, there was another one. It was called True Love. When I give to you as you give
Oh, I know that
to
one, yeah.
me.
Yeah.
True.
Was that Kiki D, was it?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was Bing Crosby. I am thinking Elton John and Kiki D. I'm having a right moment. It was Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly, I think.
I can see how you got
Elton
confused.
John and Kiki D.
Bing Crosby loves his star glasses.
Do you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking the heart, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. I'm thinking that subconsciously, giving you completely the wrong singers and the wrong song. What an absolute numpty. I wouldn't mind, I've got it on not. I wouldn't mind, I've got it on single. Have you as well? High Society, great musical though, that with Louis Armstrong. Brilliant, Frank Sinatra's fab. Anyway, sorry everybody that was screaming at the telly going, what are you on about, woman? Weddings, definitely.
Definitely weddings.
Engagements.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Engagements. Yeah.
Mum and daughter, mum and son.
Yeah.
So, christening bracelet.
Yeah.
Two hearts.
Definitely.
Yeah. Lovely. A bit of eternity. So instead of you could make like a little eternity ring.
Yeah.
Actually, you could make a nice ring. Can I just show you that? Look, if I just woohoo.
If you had some beautiful sterling silver wire, you could make a beautiful ring shank for that.
We've had some beautiful sterling silver wire on the show lately, the last few days. So actually, if you did get some, we've had all different gauges.
What about with the slider bracelet? I know it's not that one that we've got, but if you've got the slider bracelet.
Yeah, they've sold out. But if you got that slider bracelet, the popcorn slider bracelet with the 8mm ball, then just pop that in the middle. Just lovely. That's at least to gift that as well if you don't want to give chocolate.
And on Monday, on Monday's Late Show, we had the 5mm sterling silver jump rings, so you can connect it all together.
Did indeed. We had all sorts of. I can't wait to do it. So we've got some fantastic jump rings on the show because we've got the chain mail extraordinaire woman, Fleur-tastic. So £6.95. Now the thing is, you don't just get the one. They sparkle. You might be thinking, oh, hang on. I like the fact that you've got the smooth silver and then you've got the cubic zirconia sparkling away. I haven't got it up. I haven't got it back.
They've got a nice bow to them.
Oh, I see. I thought you were basically saying you've got them back to front again, woman.
No, so they fit beautifully on your wristline.
So that, oh, I see. You mean you've got that little curve
you've got a tiny little curve, Little curve. See, that with those beautiful champagne pearls would look beautiful, all knotted together.
Yes, they are really pretty, actually. They're just a nice size. And again, I think as Fleur says, if you got those pearls earlier, that would make a lovely centre to a beautiful pearl bracelet.
It would. They would be beautiful bridesmaids' gifts, those. And then I would also use the aquamarine because you've got your something blue, and then it ties it all in together. Because it is the engagement stone, isn't it? To be true.
Then he starts playing the accordion, doesn't he?
The only film I can think of on a ship is Carry On Cruising at the minute. And I'm thinking,
Carry On Cruise. No, they go on the boat for their honeymoon, you said. They've just got married and they're singing True Love.
Not Carry On Cruising.
No. No. Oh, I like a Carry On film.
Oh, they're my favourite films.
Oh, they're brilliant.
Favourite films ever.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to find out who your favourite Carry On person was. We'll find out. Right then, in the meantime, we're going to carry on with a star bite. Hello, lovelies. Now, Sam, darling, you're going to go and check, are you? Because I should have 3 different sizes of the blue. So Sam's going to go and have a little check because we've got some blue jump rings. And the good news is we're actually going to give you 600 jump rings. My goodness me. 5mm, 6mm and 7mm, and there are 200 of each, and they are all open. Now, I'm going to ask fleur-tastic because we've got 5, 6 and 7. Now, am I right in thinking that these are... Oh, please get this right, Zena. Inner. Oh, look at it right!
All the new coloured ones are inner diameter.
Oh, right. So we've effectively got 7, 8 and 9 mil here.
We have, yes. Yeah.
Do I get a gold star or something, Fleur?
I'll give you...
Can I have a head pin or something?
A gold head pin.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks. I'd like to thank everybody for my award. I'd like to thank Fleur for painstakingly telling me all night Monday, still getting it wrong earlier on, but finally the penny has dropped. So what we mean by that is when you get these new sizes, it means that rather than the traditional size that we used to, you've got to add 2 mil to get the normal size.
Yes, so these are made as more of a chainmail size. So chainmail jump rings tend to be on the inner diameter because it's easier to work out your aspect ratios and things like that. And the other ones were sort of like a bullion dealer size, so you need to know the outside diameter. So your chains would look like in keeping. So yeah, all these are inner diameter, which means we've got different sizes, you know, from what we usually have. And they will all, hand on heart, I promise, I keep nagging and nagging and nagging. We will get them all uniform, so they will all be the same size.
She's on a mission. Have no question about that. We see it going through. Oh, she's off again. Yeah. Right. Now, we've got the other parcel, Sam. No. Don't worry though, you will get sent it. That's the important thing, isn't it? You will get sent 200 of the 5/7 mil, 200 of the 6/8 mil, and the 200 of the 7/9 mil on those beautiful blue pastel toned, and they're all open. It takes those at, oh wow.
That's brilliant. Very, very good price.
That's not the price we were told, but just enjoy it. ZZZZ GC 89 is the code. I apologise that I don't have the full number here, but you will be sent them all. You will be sent them correctly, because that's what's important. Yeah. It's more important that everybody gets sent the right thing rather than us in the studio.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And with 600, you've got enough there to do quite a few bracelets.
Yeah.
Or earrings, or, you know, even necklaces.
Exactly.
You could do like a full necklace.
Now then, we didn't have very many though, Flurster Durster. So, less than 30 left now. I don't know, I've always done that, Flurster Durster and Filster Dilster. I don't know why, Kerry Berry. So it's just one of them things. Kerry's like, please don't do that.
Nickname when I was at school.
I had broad bum.
Did you?
I didn't have a broad bum then either. I was only 11. That was from the PE teachers, Mr. Jones and Mr. Roberts.
Joking?
No, I've been walking down the school, 11, and these are the 2 PE teachers, Mr. Jones and Mr. Roberts. We wonder where they were from. Can't do the accent, but they were from Wales. Broad bum. 11. You wouldn't get away with it now, would you? Oi, broad bum. It's not on, is it? Oh. Didn't bother me though. Anyway, yes. So we are about to. You don't need. We don't even need to do that to anybody.
No nudging.
No nudging.
No.
No winking.
No.
No. What I mean. £10.95. Help yourselves to 600 open jump rings.
These are beautiful with those.
Well, you picked those, and I think the pink.
Do you think the pink one?
Yeah. I do. Look.
Either one, well, all of them together. All of them together would be beautiful.
I think they'd be really lovely. Right, can we have a final update for everybody, darling, on the availability that is left? Yeah. Less than 30 available. I always worry when we not got enough to go around. I always fret.
I do like this colour.
What's your favourite? The pink, the pearl, or the blue?
Well, pearl's always been my favourite colour of them, but I like that blue because I love the texture. It reminds me of Wedgwood pottery.
Yes.
It reminds me of that kind of Wedgwood blue, that beautiful powder blue.
And did you ever have that where you could make your own cameos set when you were a little girl?
No.
Oh, I did.
No.
And it's like, you know when you used to have those cameos, the light blue with the white, and you used to set them yourself in like a plaster of Paris thing.
Yeah.
That's the colour.
It is that blue.
Yeah.
It is
You're absolutely right.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, she's right, you know. Yes, I will do these for you because this is the kind of thing that as jewellery makers we need replenishing all the time. I know we've had a lot of you asking lately, saying, will you please bring us some more clasp Jewellery Maker? Not in everything else. We don't necessarily want lots of everything every time. We just want a clasp, so it's fine. So we thought, I'd have to say clasp, because it's got to go posh.
We do.
Having said that, I only have 20 available. Now, they're not your usual size, bolt ring or spring lock or whatever it is you'd like to call it. They are gold plated and they are 925 sterling silver, so 2 precious metals, so they're nice and secure, nice and sturdy, very well made. Adding that sterling silver element to your jewellery, so you can call it sterling silver jewellery. 2.94 grams of sterling silver. There are 10 now. Usually the size of a spring bolt lock clasp would be about, what, 5-6 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are a really nice, healthy size for, so unisex for obviously for anybody. 9 mil, so they're nice and balanced, and they are, because of that extra size. What I tend to find, I don't know about you, Fleur, is the actual section to pull back seems easy to connect with the nail.
Yeah, it is.
And seems more sturdy. It's got more to grab onto.
It has, yeah. And just going back to the chainmail sizes, why we use inner and outer diameter, this highlights perfectly why a bullion dealer sells on an outer diameter, and we used to, because these are 9mm, so you would use a 9mm jump ring to connect together.
Right.
So that it's all in keeping. So they tend to be the same size as the jump rings that we do.
Oh, great.
So you tend to get bolt ring, these kind of clasps in 5, 6, 7 and 9.
Yeah, we do. You quite, see?
It all
ties in. And the good news is, when you turn around, I only had 20 for a start, so again, I'm already over allocated actually. Sorry, how many left? 16 left, but I'm way over allocated in baskets. Again, don't even need to ask you to check out on those, because if you're making a bracelet, if you're making an earring, we could add them to an earring if you wanted to, look quite funky, but an earring or a necklace, Zena, bracelet or a necklace, we need to do it up somehow.
Yeah.
So if you're adding sterling silver into a piece of jewellery, you're adding at least a fiver, aren't you? Let's face it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And that's actually costing you 60p.
Yeah, no. If somebody wanted a precious metal clasp to a base metal clasp, it would be a minimum of £5 to change that clasp. So
straight away you've made £4.40 profit just in the addition of that itself. Stacey, I thought of you the other day, Zena. Oh yeah. Watch The Greatest Showman. OMG, best film ever, and so much inspiration for jewellery making. Great show, ladies. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it yet. No.
Fleur. Have you seen it, Kerry? Would you like it? Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh. Brilliant.
Because Michael's obsessed with it, isn't he?
You've got to go. It is good.
Yeah, we'll go.
It is really good. Oh, I'm glad you went, Stacey. I think the story's brilliant. It made me watch another Zac Efron film the other day. No, it wasn't Baywatch.
Got to watch Baywatch.
No, I know. I will watch Baywatch. It was the lucky one. Not Hairspray. No. I will watch that this weekend because I'm off for a few days. I will watch Baywatch. Yeah. Okay, I will watch it. Stacey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Right then, after the break, we have a real classical, such a treat to see again. Because if you're running low like me on the beading thread or the monofilament or the elastic, we've got that in the kit. If you're running low on findings, we've got 150 in the kit. If you fancy some beautiful black button pearls, freshwater cultured pearl, we've got 2 strands. And if that were not enough, because we've got this one in the studio, we draw on her experience and we say, right, young lady, show us how to make something, please. She does. She's so helpful. Aren't you? We're a bit awkward now if you refuse, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing anything. She's made some beautiful jewellery. Really lovely, wearable, simple, yet effective.
Everything about this kit that I've made is really beginner's simple jewellery.
So somebody that has never made jewellery before could make any one of these designs. Yeah. So please do join us after the break for a fantastic hour of goodies and start buys as well. See you in a minute.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people. If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today? You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Thursday. The other day, because I had a day off yesterday, when the office staff left on Tuesday, I said, have a lovely weekend. They all went, oh, it's because I've got a day off tomorrow. I think it's the weekend. I'm like a weirdo. I hope you've had a lovely day. It is nearly the weekend of British summertime beginning.
Oh, I know, we lose an hour, don't we, in bed?
No, but we gain an hour of sunlight. Come on.
Oh, I'm still bothered about my hour that I'm missing in bed. But the children don't realise that it's an hour forward.
But I don't have that issue. I don't have kids, I haven't got pets, I haven't got a dog to worry about.
Yeah, so you're going to enjoy your extra hour of daylight.
Yeah. So excited. Oh, do you know what it makes me think? Oh, I get to do my first mow of the year soon. I love having that first mow. Got my aftercut ready, got my lawn, moss killer, it's all ready. Oh, very exciting in my world. Excuse me? Do I need to get out more, do I? I don't care. Right then, now, for Fleur, because we love Fleur, we have got here, do you know how many jump rings are here for you?
A lot.
Yeah, you're right.
A sea of jump rings.
Quite frankly, yeah, we are awash with jump rings. We have here, there for you, sweetie, silver-plated jump rings, 6mm, 600. So what, 3 Byzantine bracelets?
Oh, no, more than that.
More than that?
Yeah, with 6. It usually takes you at it again. Yeah, at it again.
My eye.
Every time? Are you all right? Don't, because I haven't got you in the eye, have I? Oh. I haven't.
He wears glasses, Zena.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it lands.
Did you say that? Do you want to just try it and see? I bet it doesn't. Just pick. Wait! Told you, see, it's not just me.
Sorry, you get 500 598.
No, you definitely get, we'll find you the two, don't we? You get 600 silver-plated open jump rings. That is brilliant. What kind of weaves can you do with a 6mm?
So you can do your European 4-in-1, you can do your sweet pea weave, as you know you like. Sweet pea. You Byzantine, all your Byzantine variants really. So your Byz bees to butterflies, your Olivia chain.
Brilliant.
Your Byzantine itself.
Yep.
You can do all your inverted round male weaves with it.
So lots of options then.
Lots and lots.
Okay, and loads and loads, and the fact that they're all open, all the work is done for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. And they're all precision cut as well. So they, you know, the silver plating's beautiful on them.
Yep.
So they match our silver plated findings.
Brilliant.
And they are precision cut, ready for chainmail.
Brilliant. You also get oh, now then, this is unusual. 0.5 mil wire, 12 metres.
See, I like 0.5 for your rosary linking because 0.4 can be a little bit too thin and 0.6 can be a little bit too thick for pearls.
So that's your Goldilocks of rosary linking.
Yeah, this is your
just perfect.
The missing link.
Hey, so 0.5 mil. I've only ever seen a 0.5 mil in the sterling silver wire. So that's a right treat. And 12 metres. Okay, so bit extra as well, 12 metres. And then the garnet that we just haven't been able to stop picking up. Never been on air before.
This is a beautiful strand.
We can't stop looking at this. We've picked this up with so many things already today, haven't we?
There's so much depth of colour.
Yeah.
When you get that home, you'll really... I always say garnet, you get lost looking into it.
I totally agree.
You just can't... It's like you can't see the bottom. It's just beautiful.
Totally agree. And that garnet is actually 6mm rounds. So would you put those jump rings with a 6mm, or would you go down slightly?
No, you could put them in between absolutely perfectly. Yeah. But they would be great for things like your Romanov weaves and your sort of like your Celtic squares, because you're going to use all these this size. You'd have a lot of fun, and there's lots of weaves that you can do. And with that 0.5 wire, I would be quite happily rosary linking those.
Yes, that'd be lovely. This price point will shock you. I'm pretty confident. Excuse me, what? I'll let you answer that. In or out of diameter there, Fleur, on the jump rings?
Oh, they're out of diameter, these ones, so they're 4mm inner diameter.
So what we'd class as a traditional 6mm?
A traditional 6mm.
Okay. Yeah. So 6mm rounds. So one of the most, I would say actually there...
Desert Island.
Desert Island, yeah. Desert Island for the 6mm round gemstones. Desert Island for the 6mm size jump rings. And quite frankly, 0.5mm wire, super usable.
Whoa.
All of them, £12.95.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, if you think about it, the most ridiculous thing is, I mean, £4.32 for the reel of 0.5mm wire, because you can never get it. I've never seen it in silver plated. It's fantastic, 12 metres. £4.32. But then to think that we're going to give you a strand of genuine natural garnet in a 6mm round for £4.32. And then 600 jump rings for £4.31. That is. Oh, hang on. Is that just?
No, I'm just saying you get 12 metres as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my point. So you get an extra meters. 12 metres.
I just saw it on the bottom. I was like,
yeah,
wow.
12 metres of 0.5mm, 600 precision open 6mm jump rings, silver plated. And a genuine natural strand of 6mm garnets.
See, I think you're paying for this.
Yep.
And you get these for free.
These for free. I think you're about right there, actually, yeah. You pay... Hot now, over half the availability has gone on that. Great to get the silver-plated jump rings as well.
Really, really good. Yeah, and to get that kind of... Because we've not seen the 6mm outer diameters for so long. It's
were
so
nice. We were talking about this before we came on air.
We were talking about this. It was another one of my... into the buying team and the kit team.
Oh, please! What have I got to do?
These would go beautiful with the previous blue jump rings as well.
Yeah.
So you've got those gorgeous sizes that you can, so things like your dragon steps, which uses, or your dragon scale you could use with these.
Yeah.
You've got so many different options when you buy different sizes of
Exactly.
jump rings.
It opens it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But again, those just for adding on to your clasps and things in your jewellery as well. You don't have to do chainmail as well. So £12.95. We're nearly sold out. So Maggie, Jill, Kerry, Alison, Mary, Collector, Catherine, Barbara, Charmaine, Jackie, Anne. That's just the basketeers. Can we have a final update, please, Phil? There are less than 20 available. Less than 20 available. Great. My lovely producers put that together for you today, didn't you, Phil? Phil. I'm complimenting you here.
Trying to be nice.
Not listening, are you? All to his own. He's concentrating. He said he can't multitask. Okay, single figures. Single figures. Just to recap, 12 metres of 0.5 mil silver-plated wire. Fantastic. 606 mil open precision cut jump rings. 6 mil and 6 mil. It's all the sixes, isn't it? Well, sixes and fives. Right then, did you just say we're going to do some silver jump rings? Silver-plated jump rings. Isn't that weird that we were yakking about this earlier? Here they are.
Yeah, they're just here.
Yeah, they're here. I don't like these dishes. They make me think of an old-fashioned ashtray. I don't like them. Ugh, don't like them. Sorry. Do you not think that, though?
Yeah, me too.
Sorry. Don't mind them. Oh, actually, when I went to this bar last night in town, they've got a lovely sort of china cup and saucer, and they just put a tea light inside. You must see the effect, how much light it got. It was a great idea. I'd rather have a cup of tea in it myself, but I'm just saying, it's a good idea. Right then, so 9 mil fleur.
Yeah.
Inner, outer?
Outer diameter.
Outer. So traditional.
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now.
You
I don't know if I'll remember for next time you're on, but I will try. I'll do my own work.
If anybody wants to have a go at dragon scale, you need 9mm outer diameter and 6mm outer diameter, and you've got enough there to make a bracelet with it if you buy both of them.
And we did that DVD on the show Monday night, didn't we?
Yeah, we did Dragons and
More.
Yeah.
We did, yeah. So we had 600 of the 6 mil just. Has that kit sold out? 4 left of the previous one, and this is 500 massive bulk buy deal on 9 mil. Now, last time these were on, over 100 went. How many have I got today? So far, normally we'd sell these in 100 packs, wouldn't we? Surely, as a bulk buy.
Oh yeah, 9mm is always sold in 100. The rest of them are usually sold in 200.
Okay, so can you divide that by 5 parcels then, please? £2.79. £2.79 per 1 pack of 100. Now that's impressive, isn't it? I don't think I don't think. I've never seen us do that before on precision cut, beautiful open jump rings. Wow. Wow. Do you know what? Helen and Chris are setting a great example there. They've had 3. Why not? Because this is an opportunity to really start your own stash, you know, or you could actually, if you could buy several of these and just really, well, for you there, look, what would you say? 500, you'd have to buy 6 of those.
Yeah.
The kind of amount of jump rings you get through per week.
Yeah. And, you know, there's so many designs, weaves that use the 2 sizes that we've just done as well. You know, you think about your helm weave. This is your helm weave, and from helm weave, you've got so many variants. You've got Camelot and Ruffles, and Celtic Kisses and Celtic Wings, and all these different designs that use these 2 sizes. So these 2 bundles are absolutely brilliant, and I'm just having to play with this 0.5 wire, and I really like it.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful wire.
She says she likes it. Right then, so I've got an itchy nose. I'm sorry.
Does that mean something?
Well, normally it means you're getting a surprise.
Does it?
Yeah. Apparently.
Surprises. I'm not putting those back in.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll do that because you're playing now. I've asked you to tidy up enough. Now, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will do the which ones? Okay. Now we're going to the 4 mil in a 400 pack for a very, very silly price. Let's just get the price straight in, Phil, at that price because it's bewildering, quite frankly. Fleur's doing that. Why are you doing that, Fleur?
Because that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy lady.
Absolutely crazy.
£1.99 for 100 there. Tuppence.
Could feed the birds for that.
You could feed the birds in Mary Poppins. Or thought you could actually make loads of jewellery, finish off a beauty. I mean, if you've got any of our reels and reels and reels of silver-plated chain, that would be a lovely way to finish off for a bracelet or a necklace, layer and layer and layer.
That famous Sweetie style bracelet uses this size, about 200 for an average size stretchy.
Okay, so again, straight away there you got 2 full Sweetie bracelets. Brilliant. You could just add those and have like do a triple or a 3, 5, 7, open them and close them together. Just add them onto a shepherd hook or a stud, and they'll look lovely. Just hoops, because hoops are massive this year.
They are.
We know that.
I've got a pair of earrings that I did with the kit and a pendant where I've just used them in between the pearls. So you could just use them as spaces.
Can you see that there, Ben, on that lovely necklace? Or on the earrings, that's fine, Kerry, lovely. Or on the drop necklace on the white bust there as well with the 2 pearl. There you go, look, that's a lovely design.
Just very, very simple. Just 3 jump rings in between.
Yeah. So how many have gone, sorry? Okay, so if you would like that great deal, and today's the day to get them, because I'm going to let you into a secret. When we have Fleur on the show, a producer will throw in jump rings. Because if there is a lady that knows what to do with a jump ring, it's this one. So we just think, actually, because for me, I can look at a big tub of jump rings like that and think, well, that's great, but I don't know, I don't have all the experience of all the things I could do with them. When I'm watching a programme when you're on or I'm sat with you, suddenly I see them as being usable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's like a designer's point of view as an inspiration. What you could do with them. So, you know the technicalities behind them, but a designer can give you that inspirational sort of like push. Like
exactly.
Maybe you could use them with this. These look absolutely fine. And I don't know if Claire's done this with some of her designs for tomorrow with her Cerelin kit, or if any of the designers have done it with a Cerelin. But embed these into your Cerelin, and they look amazing.
They do. They look brilliant.
I've got a resin kit on Tuesday morning, and I've used one of these for the moon. Because I've got it's out of this world.
Out of this world, isn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, I've used a jump ring as the moon.
So you can put that in resin as well. So resin, Cerelin.
Anything.
Okay,
anything
brilliant.
You can embed these in.
Oh, somebody just said thank you so much. Was that for the jump ring bundles?
They are brilliant, because once you start with chainmail, if you buy 200 and you make your first bracelet, you want more. Yeah. And they're not always on. So when they're in this brilliant quantity, you can then make a bracelet and then you can replicate it straight away.
And the thing is as well, because it must be difficult to learn a chainmail weave and think, oh, I want to do it again for it to sink in. And you want the jump rings to do it.
That's it, yeah.
So,
if you haven't got the jump rings, you do need more jump rings all the time.
Yeah. Hi, Zena and Fleur. Fleur, are you at Ascot this year? Beverly says.
No, I'm not at Ascot this year. I do mainly the horse trials, but I am hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be in Cheltenham next year.
Oh, that'd be great. Now then, speaking of which, we popped on our Facebook, because we had a craft fair day today and yesterday, saying, have you got any questions that you'd like? Have you been to a craft fair? Have you done a craft fair? Are you thinking of doing a craft fair and you want some tips, hints and tips? This lady, you do open workshops, you do craft fairs, so you can help.
Yeah, I've done everything from tabletop sales to invitation-only events to big, sort of like 5-star events as well.
So very experienced. So further to what we put on our Jewellery Maker Facebook page saying, get interactive, ask us any questions, use this lady while she's here. She doesn't mind, do you?
I don't mind, sorry, and if I don't know the answer, I'll try and find the answer for you.
Or if she doesn't know, she'll just smile at you and
go, I don't
know. Philippa says, what gauge are the jump rings?
They're made on a 1mm wire. So they'll be 1mm gauge, which means that when you work out the inner diameter, that's your aspect ratio as well. So basically take 2 off of these ones, whereas with the coloured ones we added 2. Yeah. Take 2 off for the inner diameter.
Yeah. Should we do the kit then, Phil? Why'd you ask me then? You did. It's a bit feisty this evening. You notice it's a bit feisty this evening, isn't it?
Do you want me to put those away?
Do you mind?
Not
That'd
at
be ever so
all.
kind of you. Thank you, sweetie. You did ask me. You did ask me. Gave you my answer and then you just ignored me. It's fine. Now, we're about to do a lowest ever price. I have the last 26 chances. We have never done this before. Fleur's got a beady eye on this. It is the wonderful, the fabulous, the wicked. I mean, can you imagine that prong set in antique bronze wire? That'd look a bit cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Look at that.
See, I would do that in sterling silver wire and then patina the sterling silver wire with coffee. Coffee and liver of sulphur, because you'll get a reddish brown.
Nice idea.
And then set it. So don't patina it with the gemstone in place.
Right.
Patina it out with your gemstone out, and then if you've done a prong set, then just pop them in afterwards. Because I don't know how it would react in the liver of sulphur with this.
Okay. Do it independently.
Yeah, let's always do it independent.
Now that astrophyllite is absolutely natural, beautiful. You can get them quite transparent, but this is a lovely, sort of almost like a dark brown, to sort of with these beautiful, beautiful sparkles, astrations in them. Really, if you look at that,
Sounds like a Greek goddess, doesn't it?
astrophyllite, yeah.
Sounds like a Greek goddess, and I can just see that.
Yeah. Now, we have never gone... Excuse me? We've never... Do you know what we've just done? We've taken 33% lower than we've ever gone before. So we've never beaten $14.95 before, never in the history, hence why we've only got this few remaining. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful druzy. Druzies just capture everybody's imagination, don't they?
They do. They always remind me of like little caves of sparkles. Do you know, if you like a fantasy land of like a gorgeous cave with all these beautiful sparkles in them.
Yeah, like Aladdin's cave.
Yeah.
Aladdin's cave. I watched Aladdin recently. Was it on yesterday, was it? Well, it was on late, and I flicked over it. It just started, and I thought, oh, I'll watch that again. I love that. One of my favourite Disney songs that Robin Williams sings in that. It's just brilliant. The one with the Friend Like Me. Oh, love it. Ding, 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 ding. No, I know. I was just because you said Princess. She went, that's Prince Ali. I said, all right, Disney princess.
She is the official Disney knowledge of everything. Kerry and Becky, aren't they?
See, though, I don't share this, but I have every Disney film, every Disney matching mug, every Disney CD. I don't share this very often, but I am like that.
Oh, you've got
I was there way before this lot collecting Disney. See, they think that, you know. Aye. Thank you for that. Right, Josephine, Kerry, do you like Disney? And Toy Story and things? I'm going to ignore that about my age. I'm just going to ignore it. It's fine. I don't care. It's very nice.
I didn't hear it because my thing keeps cutting in and out, so I'm like that.
Phil, have you fallen out with me or something? Because you've been quite harsh with me this evening. Pardon? Thank you, Fleur. At least you're being nice. Thank you, Fleur.
I do try.
Right then. Kit. We are going... Right, I tell you what. If you've just sort of landed on Channel Hopped and thought, oh, what's this? Thank you for the hop over there, Ben. We are a channel designed to help you and to get you involved in making your own jewellery. So you haven't got to go to a jewellery shop, pay over the odds for something that everybody else might have. This is something to make, you know, a bespoke article. It's like if you've always wanted to make your own clothing and things, but you haven't got the know-how and things like that. And what we do here at Jewellery Maker is if you spend £4.95 with us and you've never bought with us before or more, you get a welcome pack. And in that welcome pack, we actually give you a set of 3 tools, which are the basics for you to start. And you can make a necklace and earrings and bracelets just with these 3 tools. And we give you all sorts of things in there, and project cards and a manual and a DVD. It's brilliant. But then what we give you is, live on the show, we put some items together and we call it a kit. Okay, it's a bundle. What we do is we cherry pick some things that go together. So a threadings pack, a findings pack, some gemstones that we know you can make jewellery with. Then we throw a discount at it, but it's only live for while the availability is there, or it gets to 8 o'clock in the morning. Because what we do overnight is all the regulars, you'll be all, yeah, we know all this, but this is for the new people. We run the shows and repeat them overnight. So when that gets to 8 o'clock in the morning, we come live again, that discounted price disappears. So this is a chance, this is to sort of say to you, why are you watching? This is your chance to get a discount, to get a saving. Okay, make the most of it, because the next day the price has gone back up. All the availability is disappeared and you can't get it anyway. And we give you a saving. And then what's even better is, like at a restaurant when you sort of see the ingredients and then the chef goes and makes it for you, we get our own in-house chef, the guest designer, to sort of take those components and show you, teach you how to make your own jewellery. And then because we send the kit to the guest designer beforehand, and they get time to work with the kit at home and put their own. Sometimes we give them a theme,
Yeah.
and say, could you make this? But sometimes we leave you to it.
Yeah, sometimes you get, yeah.
Yeah, so this time we just said to Fleur, well, here's some pearls. Will you show us how to go back to basics for somebody that's never made a piece of pearl jewellery before, and you can make any item here, any of these bracelets, any of the earrings, a whole suite of jewellery there. So shall we give you the kit, and then we'll hand over to Fleur while you check out, and I'll tell you how to check out as well. Sorry if I'm teaching you all to suck eggs there, but I'm very conscious that we get new customers every day, and we have to try and sort of inform everybody. So, now then, there are 2 strands of pearls that you get with this kit, okay? They're 2 slightly different sizes. Unfortunately, we've been sent the same size into the studio, so I do apologise about that.
That's the other size.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. So what happens is you get one of this size, which is actually the 10 to 11 mil, and you get a strand of this size, which is your 8 to 9 mil. So I'm so sorry that we've got the same size, but if you theoretically think there are 2 strands, but technically there is one of this size and there is one full strand of this size. When I say full strand, 18 centimetres. So there's the, thank you, Fleur, this is the 8 to 9 mil and this is the 10 to 11 mil. So you get one 18 centimetre strand of those and one 18 centimetre strand of the 10 to 11 mil. Okay? Nice big pearls.
They are beautiful pearls.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful pearls.
So one strand at this size and one strand at that size. In addition, we give you what is known as a threading pack. Now, let me give you that because I'm likely to take it off you, aren't I? Now, when you are making a piece of jewellery, generally you're either going to thread it onto a thread, or a piece of elastic, or a piece of monofilament, or a beading thread, or possibly wire.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've already done wire in one of the kits, so we thought actually this is your beading thread in a gold colour, and then you've got your monofilament, and then you've got your clear elastic. And that's enough to get started with making jewellery.
That's enough to probably get you started making jewellery for about 2 or 3 months.
There you go.
Well,
brilliant.
with your monofilament, you've got so much monofilament, so many, stretchy bracelets. You could make a lot of stretchy bracelets from this elastic, and you could make a lot of beaded jewellery with that.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much is actually on each one.
Well, that's what I'm going to tell you now. Yeah, there's 6 metres of the elastic, and the elastic is 0.8 mil. There is 80 metres of the monofilament, and there is 50 metres of the gold colour beading thread. Okay? In addition, we're going to give you what is known as a findings pack. Now, the findings pack all matches beautifully, doesn't it, Fleur, the coloration-wise?
Yeah, it is. Everything matches beautifully. There's no differential in any of the colours at all, so it looks professional.
Yep.
When your finished piece of jewellery.
And what we're going to give you is a metre of this beautiful open chain. Put those there so we don't forget that there's pearls. Metre of the chain, and then there is everything that you need here. There is a big pile of head pins. Big pile of what we call featherweight head pins that are slimmer. So we tend to say if you're struggling to get wires and head pins through gemstones of distinction, little microfaceted gemstones or pearls, you reach for a featherweight head pin. We've also got these really generous bolt ring size clasps as well. And we give you some shepherd hook earring findings, and we give you some jump rings, some crimp covers, and some spacers. Okay, so all of these. If I just, okay, no problem. If I move those over to, because there's a lot in this kit, and I'm struggling to show it you all at one time. So if I show you the findings there, just put the chain there for you as well. Okay, now this kit, if you were to buy all the components separately, we'd be talking over £30. So we'll put those there. Excuse me a second. And we give you that as well. There's a lot to fit in, as I appreciate. So you've got your threading kit, your findings kit, your 2 strands of your pearls. Don't forget there's 2 different sizes actually, 8 to 9 mil and 10 to 11 mil. The essential threading pack with the gold colour beading thread. The gold plated findings pack, which is 150 pieces, does come in a lovely little organza gift bag as well, that you can reuse with handmade gemstone jewellery on it. actually comes branded, not with our name, but with handmade gemstone
yeah.
jewelry. You can reuse that as a gift. Now, all of that, if we weren't sort of live on the show and we didn't put it all together, you'd have to pay over £30, which would still be great. But this is the magic of the live show. We get to take a third off that price, over a third off the price. Now, would you sell that pearl jewellery, that pearl bracelet that we just showed for £19.95?
No, I think it'd have to be like £25, wouldn't it?
Okay, so
it's got
in that one piece, you've covered the cost of the whole kit?
Yeah, £20–25, depending on where you're selling it, obviously.
Yeah.
Because that does depend on
Of course
the
it does.
price and everything. But even if you said £10 at the minimum, I mean, I wouldn't sell it for £10, but
No.
you know, some people.
But then you've
would sell it.
established
Yeah.
a name for yourself as
Yeah,
well, though, haven't
yeah.
you? But yeah, I mean, like guest designers, like Jan, she's got her own collection in a jeweller's window and in a glass cabinet in a hotel. And then we've got other guest designers that actually sell into jewellers
Yeah.
and have fun. Like you
Yeah.
do that wonderful open workshop every year. Are you
Yeah.
doing that this year or is it next year?
I'm thinking about doing it this year, but yeah,
Oh,
I do open my studio for
That's
for
very
times.
popular, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
popular. So again, it will depend on where you're selling. If you're selling at, you know, let's say if you were selling at a car boot, then you were selling at a jeweller's or a hotel, it's going to be different. But yeah, so £19.95 for this kit. Now I only had 80. I only had 80, so that is not going to be enough, I don't think, today. Brilliant, 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 brilliant price point.
I mean, I've got quite a lot of findings left over, and I've made 6 pieces. So what does that break?
Yeah.
What's 6? What's that?
Well, less than £3 each. Sorry, just over £3 each.
You know, and I've used
to make full.
I've used no elastic, minimal of my beading thread,
Yep.
and no monofilament. And like I say, I haven't used any of the featherweight head pins.
Great.
I've got a lot of the crimps and crimp covers left over, and I've got loads of the, you know, I've got some bolt ring clasp as well left over. So you know,
goes a long way.
It is a great kit. This is a really good kit. I think this is a great kit as well. If you want to, if you're going on holiday or going away for Easter weekend or wherever, take this kit with you and challenge yourself to make something different, because I know I haven't made beaded jewellery for a long, long, long time.
Yeah.
You know, I make chainmail and metalwork jewellery.
Yeah.
So for me it was such a joy to be able to, you know, have a play with this medium again, because beading is a beautiful medium.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes it's sort of like being forgotten over the last few years,
Yeah.
where other mediums have gone forward.
Yeah.
Beading it's a beautiful medium.
Yeah, it really is. Sylvia, so £10, don't be ridiculous, £25 at least. Oh no, well Sylvia, to be fair, we did originally say £25, but then Flo was sort of going from every, you know, but yeah, you're quite right, she did say £25 initially.
At the end of the day, you know, they're pearls.
Yeah.
And, you know, even if you want to, you could have this kit and like you know, make your designs with your plated findings to then do with your silver findings.
Yeah.
So you can have a go and see what it looks like as a collection.
Agreed.
Rather than using your sterling silver findings.
Now that kit is going very, very, very quickly indeed. Very, very quickly. So shall we move this out your way and could you give us a little demonstration, Flo?
Of course I can.
Thanks, lovely girl.
So what I thought I'd show you is can I borrow one of the shepherd hooks?
Yeah, of course you can.
I don't want to rustle the
There you
bag
go,
just to
Flo.
get one out.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
I've stolen some things.
It's all
as well.
right. It's all
They're
right.
alive, they've gone over it. So what I want to show you is the 2 different loops that you can do for earrings and how you can strengthen your head pins, because we always talk about work hardening things. Whenever we say about work hardening, we always tend to say, you know, you need a hammer and a block to strengthen the wire. But you can actually strengthen these head pins just with your pliers.
Okay.
So when you first get your head pins, they've been in a bag. Sometimes they're not as straight as they could be. They're a little bit, you know, they could have a few just like slight bends and kinks in them where they've just in transport. You know, you can see there that's not going to make a perfectly straight head pin if you wanted to just attach your pearl at the bottom. And also as well, if I just, can you see it's a bit bendy, so it's bending in my, when I flick it, it's not sort of like strong, it's not flickering. Now this one, I've work hardened a little bit, and I don't know if you can see straight away that it's got a lot more rigidity to it, which means that when I put a little loop on the end of this, I know that this head pin's going to stay nice and straight and secure in its design, and it's not going to bend.
Okay.
So the way that we do that is we take our head pin and we take our pearl and we pop our pearl onto there, because some pearls have got different size drill holes, the same as some gemstones. So that's why we have the two options of the featherweight and the normal head pins within our findings kits. Now what we need to do is we need to strengthen this and sort of take all those little waves. So the way that I do it is I hold on to, let me get my other flat nose pliers, hold on to the end of your flat nose, with your flat nose pliers, and all you're going to do is you're going to start to twist it, and every time you twist it you're work hardening and straightening this. And if you want to, you can just pop that pearl up to the end there. If your hands aren't as strong, you can use your other pliers to hold it and just twist. So all you're doing is you're condensing all of those crystals or molecules in that metal. Can you see now how much more stronger that is? And you can actually, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got an actual ting to it now.
I've never seen that technique
So
done.
it's great for sterling silver as well, because sterling silver head pins tend to be a little bit softer, as in they're on a 0.6 wire rather than a 0.7 wire. So it's great for your sterling silver. So just keep twisting it, and all you're doing is you're work hardening it and straightening it. So you're not going to hammer it, you're not going to put any texture on that, and you can see now,
totally
how
different.
much harder that is. So the first loop we're going to do is we're going to do our little eye pin loop, so which looks just like a little lollipop, if you like. Okay, so the way that I'm going to form that is to take my round nose pliers. Now your round nose pliers are conical, so they go from a small sort of like point on the end to quite a large mandrel at the
Tapered,
bottom.
aren't they?
That's it. So about 1 centimetre away from the end of my head pin, because I want this to be the design, so I want this straight section to be the design. I'm going to, 1 centimetre away, I'm going to turn that onto a 45-degree angle. So you can see there, I've got a nice 45-degree angle on my head pin.
Okay.
I'm now going to go in, and I'm going to go midway down my pliers, because I need to just alter the size of the loop. I can always trim it off and then just make it a bit smaller. Now can you see that I've got that in the jaws of my pliers, with my thumb on top of the plier. So holding onto this head pin, because we need to hold onto it to keep it stable, I'm going to roll my wrist with my thumb pointing upwards. I'm going to roll my wrist till my thumb is pointing downwards. So you can see now that my thumb's actually pointing down. I can't actually go anymore unless I try and really distort my wrist, but I've got the start of a little hook there. Okay, I'm now going to go back in, and I'm going to finish that loop off. So just try and do it in little spaces rather than in like one large long turn. So and then you can go in and then just start now to, so you can see there I've now got, now if you're not happy with this little bit here, that your circle's a little bit too big, rather than unstraightening it and then trying to straighten this bit, all you need to do with your cutters, go onto the flush side, which is the sort of like the back of the pliers, go in and just cut a tiny little bit off. So you've now got back to like a little hook,
and then go again.
You can go back in and then just finish that loop off.
Oh, that looks neater, doesn't it?
So you can see, just by taking that little bit more of time and making that a perfect circle now, that you've got now that absolutely perfect eye pin, just by trimming that tiny little bit off, you've now got a beautiful eye pin. So that's one loop. Now this loop's perfect if you want to attach it in and out of different earring designs, because all you do to open this loop is, I've got hold of this open section here, and all you're going to do is just lift it up, so you've now got an open, so you can see there how it's opened, and you can then just pop that in to your finding, or your chain, wherever you want to pop it on, and close that loop back up. You've not distorted that loop, and there you've got just a really simple, quick pair of earrings.
Lovely.
Very, very simple. And these are the kind of earrings that you would see in, you would see these on the high street, these kind of long drops, okay? So that's the first loop.
That's a great technique, isn't it?
It's a really nice, and don't be afraid of using eye pin loops, because we all get a bit obsessed with wrap loops.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use eye pin loops, because they're still as strong, especially with this gauge of metal. I wouldn't do this kind of loop on a featherweight head pin, because it's it's not strong enough. But this is, so don't be afraid to to use your eye pin loops rather than your wrap loops.
Okay, great.
So when you're doing your wrapped loops, what you need to do is you pop your head pin on, and I'm just going to move some of this out of the way so you can see it a little bit easier.
Okay.
So these take a little bit more of a practice. Those ones are sort of like your entry level loops, but this one takes a little bit of practice. Once you've got them, they are very simple to do.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've got hold of my pearl, again, right at the very top of that pearl, so there's no gap between my pliers and the pearl, and I'm going to push my head pin on a 45-degree angle away. So you can see there that is now on a...
Oopsie-daisy-daisy.
So on a 45-degree angle, so all I did is I pushed that away. Now this gap here, from the plier to the pearl, that's where my loops are going to go, okay? So that's where my wraps are going to go. So what I'm going to do now is take this head pin and bring it all the way across the top of this free jaw, so all the way round, till I can't go anymore. So you can see there it's stuck, it won't go anymore. So what I can do now is release the grip on the pliers and turn the pliers up so that I've got the free jaw at the bottom to then make the first part of my loop. Now this is where now, so if you see there, you've got your perfect loop that's still on the plier, so it's still staying a nice round loop. And all I'm going to do now is using my hands, if your hands aren't strong, then feel free to use your pliers as well. All I'm doing is I'm wrapping the excess of that head pin all the way around. Now if you do it nice and slow, you'll get lovely neat wraps, okay? So I've gone till I can't go anymore. So if I just turn that to that side, so you can see there that there's a little bit of head pin sticking out that's not actually in line, it's just on the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, using these like pliers is like a vice. I'm just going to bring that back because metal has memory, like we always talk about metal memory when we're talking about making jump rings. So I've bent it around, and then what I'm going to do is, because that's now, the memory of that is now going around that pearl, and what I'm going to do is just bring it out very slightly, so when I cut this, it's not going to stick out, it's going to want to curl around. So now using my cutters, my side cutters or your flush cutters, whichever ones you've got, taking those and going in and cutting that bit off. Now can you see now, I don't know how close we can get, because I curled it around before I cut it, can you see that it's now naturally going around the pearl? So it's now starting to go around. So all I can do now is go in with my flat nose pliers and just knit that in, just so it's nice and neat. Let me just pop them around the other way, because these are chisel nose for chainmail. And there you've got a perfect wrapped loop. And like I say, if you do it slowly and you take your time with it, you'll get these perfect wraps every single time. Now if your wraps have got little gaps in them, all you need to do is go around the bottom of that pearl a little bit more, so your wrap will sit on the outside of the last wrap, and then use your pliers to push it, and what will happen is it'll concertina all the little gap out of the way. So just give it a little squish with your flat nose pliers, just go around, squeezing it around, and there you've got your perfect wrapped loop every single time.
Can I ask a question that I would ask if I was watching that?
Yeah.
Right, when you cut another piece of wire previously, you turned the cutters the other way.
Yes.
That time you had it a normal way. How do you know which way to cut?
Well, because your cutters, oops.
Do you mind me asking? Because that throws me
Not
slightly, and I'm thinking,
if I just cut this piece of wire with my cutters. Okay, so can you see I've cut this piece of wire. This piece of the wire had the flat side. So you can see that's nice and flat and flush.
And that's angled.
This piece is angled. So when it's angled, it will sort of like taper in around that cut a lot easier. So because you've cut it on that slight angle, when you give that squidge in, it will sit flusher. So it's, you know, what I used to do before I had flush cutters was I'd wrap it around, unwrap it, and then cut it, and then file it, and then push it back round, so it would always have that kind of chamfered edge to it. So that's how your cutters... I've lost the other bit now. Can't find them. Oh, there it is. So that's how your cutters cut. So they cut with one straight edge and one sort of like chamfered or nipped edge, if you like. So you can definitely see the two.
That makes sense.
This is my flat-sided one, and this is my nipped one.
Thank you.
It's a lot easier to push that around. And then if I just bring this one over, you can see if you do them the same every single time, you'll get those wrap loops looking perfect.
Brilliant.
And I think that's what for me, if I was looking to buy a piece of jewellery, that's the bit that I would be looking at. You know, does it look? Yeah. You don't want it to look machine made because we're not machines.
No, of course not.
But you want it to look handcrafted.
Yeah.
You know, it has to be handcrafted, so you want to know that someone has taken the time to make sure that all those wraps are exactly the same. And it does take practice. You know, it's not something that, you know, you can do once and then, you know, oh, you've got it now. So you just, you know, keep practicing. And the best way to practice is with a reel of wire. Just get a reel of wire and just keep doing wrap loops either side.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's no problem.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right then. Now, if you couldn't stretch to the kit, but you fancy some pearls, I have these. I have these rather sexy pearls. Gosh, now I only have 13 available, unlucky for some. Don't be in that unlucky for some. Yeah, even my producer has just read the price out to me and gone, I won't, that's not the price that he just mentioned, but even he went, I'll give you the price. This is, let me give you the impression that we just had in our ear. We had $12.95. Fleur, would you have any aversion to me putting 50 more p in the heater? Because I am freezing.
No, I am quite cold.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Do you mind, Ben? Because he stood in a lovely furry line coat. He looks lovely and warm, and Fleur and I are sitting here thinking,
shivering.
Somebody please give us some... Sorry, Phil? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, they're nearly sold out. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. The purples are lovely on these. 32, 34, 36, 30, 40 pearls. So 20 pairs of earrings.
20 pairs of earrings, one beautiful knotted necklace.
Yes, because we had the pearl knot. Yeah. Oh, is there any of the pearl knotting DVD left? Because we only had 68 of this lady's wonderful, 2,375 have already sold of Fleur's amazing pearl knotting DVD, which has been so popular. We'll pop it at the bottom of the screen for you. We only had 68 on the show today, and it is the last chance saloon on that DVD. 20 of the DVD are left. That's it. That will sell out tonight. XNTY94, that DVD. I've got it. I bought it. I got my friend to buy it, and she sent it me. Brilliant. Brilliant. I've not tried it yet.
Oh, you have a go. You'd be amazed at how easy it is. Really.
I'm going to try it.
And a strand of pearls like this will knot it up with a sterling silver clasp. Where I sell a minimum of £80.
Wow.
For an hour's, well, it take less than an hour to knot a necklace.
And
£80.
And
£80.
Wow. So what do you think about that? $12.95. We gave you those beautiful sterling silver gold plated spring clasps earlier, didn't we? So we gave you those. What were they? 60p? Yeah, 60p. Hour and a half, 2 hours of your time, depending on how quickly you learn. And that's around for £12.95. So we're talking what? Realistically, cost-wise, plus your thread. So we're talking less than £15 to make. Mm-hmm. And you've got the potential there of £65 profit. That's not bad, is it?
Well, you need £5 for your DVD if you haven't got it already.
Oh, okay, yeah, £60.
But then, if you said, if you knotted 20 pieces, you divide that £4.95 by 20.
Exactly.
Because once you've learned it once, then
exactly.
It's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only thing is, guess what's about to happen? They're about to disappear before your very eyes.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Royal blues, violets, greens, pinks. Wow.
I'd call that a raven black. That's like a raven black, because it's got all. Because
sometimes we have midnight blue, but totally agree. Yeah. They're big, aren't they, ravens?
They are.
Massive. Big pearls as well. Right then, should we give you a lovely sexy star buy as well? We have some coins.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice.
We have... Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, no, I was looking at that one.
Oh, no.
They're show-offs.
They are, aren't they? Right, little Bobby Dazzlers, those. Great colours of Labradorescence coming in. And just such a look. Pinks, even. Pinks and royal blue. And teals and... Whoa. I'm thinking totally unisex, no question, because they're lovely and smooth. We've all signed the petition to avoid using the P word in the graphics. We're on strike, aren't we?
We are.
The P word. Not allowed to say the P-L-A-I-N word. Oh no. Smooth.
That
Unfaceted.
should only be used with paper.
I agree. Plain paper. And even then I think it's a bit offensive to the paper. Because paper's pretty impressive, isn't it? What are you? I'm plain. Oh, thanks.
What about plain crisps?
That's the same thing, plain crisp.
No,
Not
they're
fair.
ready salted.
Not fair. Anyway, don't start me on crisp because I just fancy some. 40 carats of labradorite, which we are, quite frankly, saying, have them.
See, if there's a strand that goes with the kit, then it's this one goes
I
with
agree.
that beautiful gold.
Like the beautiful golds and the pearls. Those black pearls we've just had for that ridiculous price point, which you're about to sell out, obviously. What do you think? Yep. So they look lovely together, don't they, as well? Really pretty. But again, whether you put that with the lovely garnets that we had earlier, that would look lovely as well. If you put it with the aquamarine that we had earlier, I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. But there's beautiful aquamarine, really, really pretty. £3.95. We've just had somebody from Greater London called Cleopatra.
Ooh.
Oh, can you imagine being called Cleopatra?
I watched that last week.
What, the original film?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I
with
love it.
Liz Taylor in
Yeah, I
it?
love
Did
it.
you?
It's one of my favourite
Oh.
films.
Well, when I watched that one and Judge Years Younger, they were bathing in milk.
Oh, were
Goat's
they?
milk, 'cause it's really good
I
for
do
you.
like that programme.
It's just finished, doesn't it? Does one of them not really shouldn't be there, should he? He didn't really want to get involved, does he, one of them?
Which one?
Well, I can't say on there. It's not fair, is it? But the one that won't do anything. That's asked of him.
Oh, right. I know which one.
Bit pointless him going, to be honest. Anyway, we've got an invisible person checking out. How'd you do that invisibly?
It's a ghost.
Oh, £3.95. We've got Lan, we've got Esther, we've got Tina, we've got Linda, we've got Cleopatra, we've got Lorraine, we've got Collectors, we've got Jane, we've got Patches, we've got Natasha, we've got Margot, we've got Sandra, we've got Collectors, we've got Jill. £3.95. Help yourselves. You're a right little crest there, aren't you?
No, I've got.
Are you all right? Have you hurt yourself?
Oh gosh, I've got a pain.
Oh, have you? Kiss it better, Ben. Ben, to kiss it better.
No, it's all right.
No, it's not that. It's not that painful. Oh, no, sorry, Ben.
It's okay.
Ben, you can. If I had a pain, you could kiss it better. But
You could blow a kiss.
Oh, now, right. Can you tell me what we're going to price-wise? Oh, Phil, you're driving me mad this evening. I don't know why. There's something wrong with him tonight. Either I've upset him and I'm not aware about it, or he's in one. Have you noticed? He is in one.
It's a little bit mischievous and a little bit cantankerous.
He's definitely something not right with him. Anyway. Wearing is the word. Grating is the word. I'll tell you what is good news, though, is we have these 8mm round. The reason I'm questioning is because the other night we had some 8mm round tourmalines. You and I were on together Monday evening, and we were in shock, weren't we, Fleur?
Yeah, we were.
In fact, we were rendered speechless, which is not easy. It's really not an easy achievement. And Fleur and I both said if we'd have been at home, we would have bought those tourmalines in a heartbeat. We'd have had the lot. This strand is exceptional as well.
Wow. How can you? I don't understand.
It's happened again, Fleur. It has happened again. We don't understand. We can't help you. We have absolutely no understanding as to how we're doing this. And we know all the tricks of the trade as Jewellery Maker, but even this is eluding us as a crew, as the producers, as myself, the guest designer Fleur. We just don't have any idea how we can do this. But anyway, good luck those of you that missed out on Monday night with the beautiful multicoloured tourmalines that we had in 8mm rounds again, that we were all shocked at. This is your chance to be successful.
Beautiful they are. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I've been to Paphos. I can't even say it. Paphos. In fact, if you go into my garage, on the racking, on the shelf, There's one of those sort of pottery outside. It's like a saucer that you put a tea light in. Then it goes, and it's from Paphos. It's got Paphos written on it. Just saying. Zena, we have a Cleopatra with a K working in our local. What? Pantonio supermarket, but no Elvis. What? How would you say that? Pantonio. Papadonio. Is that how you say it? How you say it?
I don't
Go on.
Have a go.
Papantonio.
Papantonio.
Nonio. Greek supermarket. So, Cleopatra with a K. Well, there you go. That's a fact of the day, isn't it? Cleopatra with a K. Well, there you go. So if you go to Paphos and you go into the local... You might meet Cleopatra. You could rock a Cleopatra name.
Yeah.
You could.
I might change my name.
You could. I'll just quite frankly do as I'm told tonight with you, because I dare not. Is it scaring me?
Now these go with the black pearls as well.
Yes. One is in full agreement with you, darling. Classical, wonderful. It sort of lightens the shade of the pearls, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? All of a sudden they've gone from like a raven blue to like a midnight blue.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how you can put two gemstones together and they change? They change the look. Now then, what I will draw your attention to on those topaz is the sheer size of them. And these are not clear quartz. What does one get with topaz? Extra. That one doesn't get quite so dramatically with quartz. Brilliance. Sparkle, basically, if you want it in layman's terms. Superb brilliance. Lovely sparkle. And you've got that wonderful... In fact, let me put it across a black backdrop, if I may, because it doesn't show up quite so well on a grey. So let me just pop that... There you go. It's seeing its best light. Well, you can't see in its best light because we haven't got any natural daylight, have we, Fleur?
No, got lots of strip lighting, big lights.
Is your eyes classed as hazel?
Yeah, hazely green.
Nice colour eyes.
I've got the same colour eyes as a Weimaraner dog.
Oh, Weimaraner. In fact, the colour of the Weimaraner's hair would be nice on your...
Actually,
that's
yeah.
Weimaraner. My ex wanted one of them.
Yeah.
You can have one now. Oh, I wish I could share with you what my producers just said, but I really can't. Anyway, lovely pleochrysm, lovely, fantastic brilliance. Well, 8 on the Mohs hardness scale as well, topaz. So it's super hard.
It is. It really is, and it's used a lot as a supporting gemstone. But I think it's a beautiful gemstone in its own right.
It's a bit like those girls that are coming out from, you know, the backing singers.
Yeah.
You know, what is it, the show girls they're calling themselves? Because they're thinking, I'm sick of being a brilliant singer, being stuck at the back backing singer for somebody who's got a name. Oh, I'm coming out to the front. I'm coming out and I'm going to be the star.
That's it.
That's what you should do with your topaz. You know, it's not fair for it to be a supporting...
Sorry, I wasn't
just... It's all right. Feel free. He's ignoring me as well.
I was just looking at that Ethiopian opal. It's just like...
I know. It is a bit bonkers, isn't it? Have you seen it?
I can... Yeah.
Should have a little mosey at it in the break.
It's red.
I know. Now then, after the break, we shall bring you some posh jump rings. A size we've not bought you yet, I don't think. 7mm, have we?
Nope.
And oval jump rings. And sterling silver jump rings. All coming up after the break. So please grab yourselves a comfort break, get yourselves a cup of tea or coffee or a little bit stronger, and we'll see you in a few seconds.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started.
If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
She's been revitalised by chicken crisps.
I have, they were lovely. I do like meaty crisps.
Do you like a meaty crisp?
I do like meaty crisps, yeah.
I'm a sweet chilli, Thai sweet chilli crisp.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
them
yeah.
sensation ones.
Oh yeah.
But the big bag.
Buy them when they're on offer for £1.
Yeah. Big bag and a tub of hummus.
Oh yeah. Well, I like it with a gherkin. Ooh. Oh yeah, with a gherkin.
Oh, that's 2 lots of spice. Oh, you're a spicy one.
Oh yeah, baby. Right then, we've got a treat. We said to Flo, what would you like? She would, well, I could have some sterling silver jump rings, that would be lovely. And then we found some oval jump rings as well, so I'll show you the rounds first, before I catapult them over the studio, because we know it's going to happen. Duck, Kerry, now. Just duck, or put your safety goggles on, love. That's what normally happens. 95 sterling silver, 50 7mm jump rings.
Are they inner or outer?
Outer. Don't you do... No, hang on. No helping me, you. Outer.
I didn't help
She
you.
did. She went...
Yeah, but that could have been inner or outer.
Actually, that was your fault then. See, I was holding...
Silver,
I know, sorry.
Where did it go?
I'll find it. Might have landed in your bag. So 19...
Make sure the other ones do as well.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Do tiddly winks with the jump rings.
Yeah.
Now then, gram weight of silver is... How much?
Wow.
Is that right? Is that right, Fleur? Are you sure?
Must be.
That seems a lot. 6 grams of silver. That seems an ever such a lot. All right, well, are they going to be what we would class as 1 mil gauge as well?
No, the sterling silver ones tend to be about a 0.9.
Oh,
so
okay.
It'll be about 0.9. So I know there's only 0.1 of a millimetre in it, but that makes all the difference with chainmail.
Okay, so would you or wouldn't you chainmail with these?
Yeah, you can chainmail with these.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you get 50 of them, and then this is
Oh.
We're like what's the face off Ness off
I've never
Gavin and
seen
Stacey.
that.
Oh, it's funny.
Never seen it.
Funny. Gavin and Stacey's great. I think you'd really enjoy
I
it.
would, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
I
you'd
would.
like Ness. You would definitely like Ness. She's hilarious. So then, 7 by 5 mil. She says what she thinks. You'd like her.
Oh, yeah, I'd like her.
You'd
then.
love her. Kindred spirit. Oh, she's great. She's brilliant. She's just so funny. Honestly, you would love her.
I'm just a very shy and retiring person. I don't know.
I
where you get
know.
that
I
impression
totally
of me
agree. I totally agree. So, oval. Why would you go for an oval?
Oval jump rings are brilliant for ending necklaces and bracelets because they're safer. With a round jump ring, it will constantly turn so that cut in that jump ring that your beading thread...
Yep.
If you haven't closed it properly, your beading thread could work its way out of. On an oval, it's cut on the long side, so you've got your strength comes from your clasp and your beading thread on the short side, so it's nowhere near that cut.
And that also makes sense because if you think about it, when we do the little matrix boxes with the ribbon endings, the little jump rings are oval in there, aren't they?
Yeah, so if you've got some of the Kumihimo end caps as well, we always use an oval one because it's difficult to go around.
That's the
because you distort the circles, so with an oval one, you just almost like a pinch bail.
Yeah, sorry, it's not the Macron, it is the Kumihimo. I'm so sorry, you're absolutely right, Fleur. Good job, you know what you're talking about. 7 by 5 mil in the oval, 50 pieces in the 7 mil, all of them, including the... I didn't know that we did the ovals in the sterling silver, actually.
I think these are new. I think these are some of our newer ones.
I've not seen them, and I thought I'd seen most of our jump rings, but no, they are fabulous. And the good news is that you get both of them for less than a tenner.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, that's cracking.
We've got a bracelet that I'm going to do in the next kit that uses... You probably use about 70 jump rings to make the half Persian 3-in-1. So you to get 2 of these kits, you could get a full sterling silver bracelet, and then you've got your oval jump rings for your beaded pieces or your...
Where is that? Is that outside?
Just outside.
Could we grab the bracelet?
Chainmail bracelet outside, lovely.
Do you mind, lovely? Right. We won't ask her to do a close-up now because we've had to ask her to run out the studio, haven't we? Look at her. She's had to go. Here she comes. Just so you can have a look at what Fleur's talking about, my lord. Davigno! Can't help myself, can I, Davigno, when it comes to you? You've had 2, Tina's had 2, Helen and Chris have just had 3.
So this is in gold. So this is the gold-plated sterling silver.
Yeah.
But you could do, with this size, you could do this weave that we're going to show you how to do in the 9 o'clock hour.
Lovely. That's beautiful, Fleur. Not pretty.
This is a nice bracelet because
Really
it's nice
pretty.
for gents and ladies as well.
It's not like we were talking about the other night. Sometimes some of the chainmail designs are a bit too heavy for me.
Yeah.
That's light.
Yeah.
I like the look of that.
It's a lovely.
I'm comfy with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite understated with my jewellery.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have to have the charms on it if you didn't want to.
No, really pretty. I like that. Really lovely. So you're going to teach us that in the 9 o'clock hour?
Yep.
Oh, wicked. Brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now then. Yes, Phil. Phil put that together for you. He did. He said, I'll put that together just for you, lovely lot on the Late Show. They don't normally come together, you see. So, well done. Really pretty.
So lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody wants to see the opal now that Fleur mentioned it, do they? Okay, he's been inundated with messages. Did we get any questions for Fleur for the craft store? He's going to have a look, he said. I'll have a look and see if anybody's messaged it. Any questions you've got for running a craft fair? Fleur will try and help you. Send a text in on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. And if you've got any questions about running a craft fair or how do you get started or what do you do when you're there, what's the best thing to interact and all that kind of thing, ask Fleur because she'll tell you. Now Fleur's had a beady eye on this amazing strand of opal. Oh, limited edition, obviously. No way. We've just been told about a price mistake in your favour. And do you know what? I'm not being funny. That's not the price. Oh, I would have said that was one of our £80 strands, wouldn't you?
I am gobsmacked.
Oh, and that isn't your price. Check out, check out, check out quick. Because something's gone wrong here. NFYY52. Bearing in mind, worst case scenario viewpoint on that stunning Ethiopian opal. This is unbelievable.
That is just crazy. Apps.
24.45. Those of you that have always looked at our Ethiopian opal and some of our best strands ever and thought, I'm never going to be able to afford that. I'd like to think that most of us could hopefully stretch to £25 for that strand. My goodness gracious me. Flo, if you were at home, would you be buying that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd
One
be
or
buying
two?
2 strands of those.
You and me both, mate.
Definitely 2 strands. It's my favourite back note colour of opal
Yep.
because you can see those amazing colours so much. But I mean, that was how far away? A couple of foot away.
Oh yeah,
the whole
easy.
time. And it's just been almost like talking to you.
Yeah.
It's just mesmerising.
If you've never owned Ethiopian opal and you've always thought, oh, I want a strand, I would be happy to say, and I'm sure Fleur's going to back me up here, that is the perfect strand to get you to. You're only ever going to buy one.
Yeah, yeah.
And you want one of the best.
Yeah.
We've got the price wrong, quite frankly. I won't tell you why. There is a reason why we've priced that wrong. We're not going to sort of let you into the sort of all the secrets here as to why that is wrong, but we've made a mistake, quite frankly. Just enjoy it. Just make the most of it. How many got left? Okay. 15, I'm so sorry, 15, and I'm over allocated big time.
That would be a strand that if we were to take it around the offices upstairs and the production
100%.
room, they would have gone.
Yeah.
Just from looking at it, you need to see this, you need to have it in your hands. This one is just amazing.
And I promise you now, if my producer brought that into me and said, price that for me, I'd have said $79.95 all day long.
Oh, yeah. At
least.
Yeah,
that's what we price it down to, I would have said. We'd have gone to live show price, $79.95. Joanne just said, evening, lovely ladies. Hello, lovely. Fleur, do you have to have liability insurance when you do a craft stall? Loving the show. That's a good question.
Yes, you do. You do.
Yeah.
You do need to have insurance. Yeah, a lot of places won't allow you to sort of like even apply until you've shown them your liability insurance. So public liability is a real big thing because it could be that you've put something on your stand, it could fall off and hurt somebody, you know, something could scratch somebody. So yeah, you always need public liability, and that's not just for craft stands, that's for doing jewellery parties as well, even when they're in your own home. Yeah, you always need public liability.
It's expensive.
No, it's not. There's different levels of public liability. So some of the events that I do, I have to have 5 million. Some of the smaller events, you only have to have public liability for £1 million. So having
Pounds?
you have to have liability for 5 million for the events.
Pounds?
Yeah, I don't pay £5 million, but yeah, you have to. Yeah, you covered up to 5 million.
See, that's a great question, John, because I would never have known. Not for selling in your own house, I would never have known that. Brilliant. And oh my giddy aunt, got mine. Thank you. She got it. Have you just got that opal? You lucky thing. Looking forward to the demo. I got the coloured rings, and I'm keen to try chainmail for the first time. Anne, have they sold out, sweetie? Oh, there's 8 left. Oh, there's 8
8 left. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, Anne's got them. Caroline, Jean, Tina, you've got to check those baskets out if you want to make the most of that ridiculous deals. Brilliant. Deirdre, Collection Greater London, Maggie in Scotland, Kerry in Hertfordshire. I've got Maureen. In fact, the last 4 people have just checked out on the phone. So Janet, Amina, Daphne and Maureen have all just come in on the phone. So that means when I read out the basketeers, way over allocated. Don't just think that those, and Stephanie's in the mix, Julie's in the mix as well. Okay, is that 6 left? 6 chances left on those opals. You will regret that if you don't check out. You can't buy, what's that, a bottle of wine in a restaurant if you're lucky? Not in a restaurant, you don't.
Do you know what this strand reminds me of? This strand reminds me of our Labradorite and the journey that our Labradorites come on, as in...
Quality-wise.
Quality-wise, that every single one has got this beautiful opalescence all the way across. It's just
play of colour is every single gemstone on that strand's trying to outdo the other one.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're vying for position.
And they've got green and red in the same gemstone. I mean, this one here has got green and red.
And red and orange is your rarest colours, and you've got both.
It's just
and violet.
This is a party in a gemstone, this one.
I know, isn't it?
God, look at that one there.
Sorry, we're a bit fixated. He's going, what do you do? And I'm going, we're just like, ooh. That's beautiful. Well done, you. Well done, you. And don't worry if there's any left at the end, because we'll have them.
I will.
We're like, please don't check them all up.
Yeah. Please, leave one.
Please. Please. Right then. Now, Fleur mentioned these earlier, didn't you, Fleur?
I've got a whole collection of this jewellery. I love it.
What is it, Fleur?
Seraphinite. The angel stone.
The angel stone. She's quite right. Now, we only have left... It's on the Late Show. We tend to give you all the last treats, last chance saloons, don't we? Bearing in mind the Introduction to Pearl Knotting DVD, we're nearly in single figures, so good luck on that one as well. Now, these are natural. They are known for their beautiful mixture of deep green colours shot through with that gorgeous silvery white markings. And the idea being is that they do in fact resemble angel wings. So I think when you're creating jewellery, certainly for people with the loss of a loved one, a seraphinite has got a real connection, hasn't it, to the loss of a loved one. Really, really, really beautiful. Now, Anne's just said, can I ask Fleur, will I be able to cut that strand?
It's going to be one of those strands where you're going to have to be brave and cut it, because you don't.
I know what she means, though.
Cut it because it's so beautiful. That kind of strand would be in your commission box. Really, it is a beautiful strand.
All
it would go beautiful with it.
All the box like Mark's got that he brought in the other night and just laid them out of things that he will never cut into.
Yeah, that's for me. That's a mineral, that you could keep, or like a beautiful gemstone that you could have as a your sample of opal.
And quite frankly, Fleur can't answer that, Anne, because that's going to have to be your decision. Can you cut into that strand?
Do you know there's only ever been 2 strands that I haven't been able to cut into, and they're both jadeites.
Oh really? What shape?
Rounds, 14 and 12 mil.
All them 14 mils or something else on. Yeah, I do get that. Oh, I've had loads of strands I can't cut into. Mostly because I don't know what to do with them. Right then, anyway, I'm going to give you here, or we're going to give you, 60 carats of seraphinite. Absolutely beautiful. The idea being that you had the seraphim angels in the Bible and things. That's where the name the seraphinite comes from. Dark green to grey in colour. Beautiful chatoyancy that you've got there. Now, I've actually got 3 examples of seraphinite here in different sizes and shapes. You will get different sizes, different shapes. You are guaranteed to get 60 carats in total. And these are just stunning. They are from Eastern Siberia in Russia, same sort of location as your chrome diopside. Limited mining on seraphinites, because we very, very, very rarely see seraphonite. We all get super excited when we see it, don't we?
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
It is beautiful. I mean, can you imagine that with a jadeite?
Oh, that looks
strand,
gorgeous.
wouldn't it look lovely?
Really nice.
Yeah.
These ones that we've got here as well, because they're quite shallow in their dome, you could actually chainmail around those. If you've got the chainmail pendants DVD, we show you how to chainmail around those.
Yeah. Anne just said, that one's mine. She says that one's mine.
Anyway, so 60, Anne's having a lovely time. 60 carats of seraphinite for $14.95. That seems a very low price point as well.
Very, very low. I bought a collection, well, Mark bought me a collection of earrings, necklace and a ring, and it was over £100.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just in silver, you know, it's in silver, but it was over £100, and they are, I think you could actually make the whole collection that I've got out of that one large gemstone.
That one there, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these are exceptional, and especially, I do think when we've had the sterling silver wire that we've had lately this week, that's the, I don't think I'd go much less than that.
No, sterling silver, and I'd highly polish it as well, so it looked absolutely beautiful with that gorgeous white.
Yeah. Kat said, I couldn't cut into my opal. Will be lovingly wrapped up in my safety box with my other favourite gemstones. That's what I'd do, Kath.
And you can just get that strand will give you inspiration every time you look at it for other gemstones as well of what you want to do, because it will give you that. It's natural.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to give that a little clean. These are. I need the code on these. Phil, can you write the code down, please? Oh my! Oh, I actually feel like I'm salivating. You know when you feel like you're going to start to salivate? Sorry to sound dramatic, but these are. They have got to be natural. They've got to be. They've got to be. Just the quality of these is unbelievable. Yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, sorry, I am in awe of these. These are wow. 250 carats of, quite frankly, unbelievably. I mean, we thought the opal was good. My goodness gracious me, these are exceptional quality, exceptional grade. I've just been offered a lowest ever price point on these as well. I don't even know how I feel about that, quite frankly. These are just too good. Okay, we will give you a lowest ever price on oh, you gorgeous thing. Do you know what? I truthfully would pay $19.95 for that one I've got in front of me there. No question at all. No question at all. That one malachite pendant there I would have at $19.95 and wouldn't even bat an eyelid. I mean, we're talking about rare natural malachite here.
Isn't malachite on the base of the World Cup? The Football World Cup? It's the base of the Football World Cup, yeah. Yeah.
I don't do football, I had no idea.
Yeah. And have you seen the beautiful bath that's carved out of malachite? A
No.
malachite bath. A whole bath and a whole sink.
Whole bath, where's that?
I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but it's if you go in a search engine and you just put in malachite bath.
Well, let's have a look after the break.
And it's beautiful, and it's got gold taps.
Oh, well, it would have, wouldn't it, quite frankly. Tracy said you can let Hope Mark is watching. Oh, yeah. Yeah. These
Can you imagine those, actually, bezel set with some of those beautiful... Are they... I don't know what they're called, but they've got like a silver lining, like a green, and it's just... They're like really shimmery green. I think
green gemstones or
seed beads.
Oh, seed beads.
To bezel round.
It's usually an iris.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's silver lined iris.
Silver lined in an iris colour.
And
yeah.
I think that would look beautiful.
Yeah.
To bezel set around those.
Oh, can you seed beads?
Oh no! Yeah, I've seen the colours. I love the colours. I can't do it myself.
Right then, can I ask how many of these have we got, Phil? Oh, so you just said, I've written the code down for you, Zine, but fat chance of you getting them. That's all right, it's okay. It's just one of them. Can't have everything, can we, in life? Magnificent natural malachite, simply stunning. That's the best I've seen, ever.
They're the biggest I've seen as well.
They're the biggest, the boldest, the most... Oh, what word can I use? They're like...
Supercalifragilistic.
Yeah, that's kind of the word we're going to have to find. Like Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way.
Yeah. That one's my favourite, actually, the one on the end, because
I
love those intrinsic circles that are coming through it.
Oh, can you thirsty word, intrinsic?
I don't know what it means.
Right? Yeah,
I can't spell it. I've heard someone say it.
Do you find as well, when you're doing sort of predictive, or you write something in your phone and it does that, highlights it in red, doesn't it? Just go, you got to spell that wrong. And half the time, they're not spelt wrong.
Sometimes it's because you've got your keyboard as American rather than UK.
Do you know what, when you abbreviate, don't. and you do the N and the apostrophe, he thinks that's wrong, and then as soon as you click on it, he goes, actually, no, you weren't right.
Yeah, you're right anyway.
You know, well, don't highlight it if you think I'm wrong.
And it doesn't highlight all that text speak. I don't like that text speak.
What's that?
You know, instead of are you great? It's G.
Oh no.
R8. I have to type the whole word. It has to be everything. Don't be doing that.
Oh no, I have to have full.
We've got a lovely lady,
grammar.
Sarah Bingham, who runs the workshop.
I can't read her emails. I can't cope.
I have to give them to my daughter to translate them.
Hey, I'm like, she sends me a text. I'm like, what's that mean?
No, I don't understand what they mean.
Look, I didn't know what CMSN meant on the online. What's a commission? Oh, is it? Well done on those. Well done on those. Is there any malachite left? Oh, no. I'll tell you what. My friend Anne, I made a bracelet out of these with silver flower spacers that we had in one of our big findings kits that we used to do. You know, those little bobbly flower spacers.
Like a little daisy.
Yeah, and I alternated a little silver-plated daisy with one of these. And you know, she wears it practically every day. She loves it. She loves it. And it's a really nice size for a bracelet, actually, those, 12mm.
They are really beautiful.
And
I've never seen. You don't usually see garnet that big, do you?
No, not that big and round and like that sort of golf ball faceted as well.
How big must the actual original
Massive.
piece
Can you imagine?
to actually facet every single one down to a perfect round and then facet it?
Yeah, and then we go and do that.
That's crazy, that.
I mean, it's a proper put your hands on your hips, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, they're juicy, they're
That's when you go to the
beautiful.
bottom of your stairs and wonder how on earth.
What?
You never heard that? I got to the foot of our stairs.
No.
Yeah, when you can't believe it. Yeah.
So you go to the foot of your stairs?
Yeah, because you can't believe it. Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard my uncle used to say it.
Your uncle used to say it?
But he lived in a bungalow.
He lived in a bungalow. Kat says, I forgot my authenticity. I can never say forgot my, for those that watch the fast show, forgot my auth. I'll read this out in a minute. Do you want to read it? I'm struggling.
Forgot my authenticity certificate for my opal. Phoned the call centre. Sorted. Lovely people in the call centre. Thank you, Fiona.
Oh, I've spoken to Fiona. She's lovely. Fiona's lovely. They're all lovely. Oh, that's good though. Go back on and reorder it. Julie says he wants it. Oh dear, got so engrossed in beautiful gems and lovely ladies, I forgot my tea in the oven.
Oh, no.
Extra crispy pizza. Oops. Oh yeah, but pizza's nice, crispy.
No, there's crispy and then there's burnt. And I think it depends on how long you've left it in.
Oh.
Crispy's fine. Charred.
Can we not mention pizza, Jilly Susie
I know,
Watson, at 8:25? I'm hungry now.
I'm really hungry after I've had my chicken crisps.
I'm hungry now you've had your chicken crisps. What have I had today? Oh, my friend bought, bless her, I went out for a concert with my friend last night. She bought Meals on Wheels. She brings whatever she's cooked in a little Tupperware pot for me.
Bless.
So I had a lovely chicken. It wasn't called a curry, can't think what she called it. Anyway, Diane in the Channel Isles, wow. Did you know Oprah had a bath made of green onyx? Well, she can afford it, can't she? She can afford it, has she? Or did she? Did you know she had? Hasn't she got it anymore?
She may have given it away in her audience because she puts some things underneath people's chairs, doesn't she, in the audience?
Does she?
Yeah, she gives away holidays and cars.
Does she?
Yeah, for everybody in the audience.
Don't bother looking under your chair because we've not done that for you
I
tonight.
know, there's nothing. Nothing.
I'm learning so much on this show tonight.
Oh, you don't know that about Oprah?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
She's got a lot of money.
She's nice though, she does a lot of good things.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah.
I like her. She's got character. I like character. Right then, so $7.95. You can easily make 2 bracelets out of that.
Yeah.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Going to sell out, obviously. We can choose the next one, so Fleur, you choose.
Could I? These beautiful layout bars. These are amazing.
You can have those if you want, my love.
I love these because again, like the other banded agate that we did earlier with those beautiful lines. I love gemstones that have got real
personality.
Yeah,
and
like that malachite.
Interest.
Yeah, interest. Yeah.
I agree. It's not bland.
No,
they're not flat. They're not
Tell a
matte.
story.
They're not. Yeah. Tell a story. We could call them the Jackanory gemstones.
Oh, I used to love Jackanory.
Jackanory, bit of Max Bygraves.
Yeah, I used to do like
Jackanory. Do you all know what Jackanory is, you kids?
think they've got a story time now, don't they?
I love it when I look at Kerry. She just looks at me sometimes and just goes, what are you talking about?
No, bless her.
What are you on about? Jackanory? What?
It's just people reading books, Kerry.
And usually in a knitted tank top in a rocking chair.
Yeah.
And they read you a story.
Yeah.
Dead good, wasn't it?
And slippers ones.
Yeah, proper, yeah. Anyway, we're taking you back, aren't we, to Jackanory.
£3.95.
£3.95. Can I just show you the depth of those as well, Flo? Because they've got a nice raised level to them, haven't they?
Again, great for gents' jewellery as well, those.
Yeah.
I love the way that every single one has got a different sort of like direction of that banding.
Yep. And that's, because you've got horizontal, you've got sort of V shapes like the chevrons in a dogtooth amethyst, you've got wavy, and that's the formation. That, oh gosh, you can imagine the layers and layers and layers of our planet as as it's formed.
Yeah.
And the heat and the pressure coming together and the tectonic plates and, oh my word.
Almost like, do you know when you see the desert and the sand's being blown and it has all those beautiful ripples?
Like on Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You've not been to the desert, have you?
No.
Seen it on telly?
Been to Blackpool. It's got a bit of sand.
What desert though, is it?
Yeah, but it's got sand.
It's not a desert though, is it?
No, it's not a desert. No.
No. It's got donkeys on it.
What do donkeys at Blackpool get for their lunch?
Oh, here we go. What? I don't know, Fleur. What do donkeys at Blackpool get for their lunch?
Half an hour, the same as the ones in Skegness. It's a good one, that one, isn't it?
That's quite good. I like that one.
It's the only clean joke.
Yeah, the one I've got, which I wanted to tell you. I'll tell you in the break. I'm not allowed to tell it on... I might be able to tell it after 9 o'clock. I'll check with the crew and see if it's allowed, because I do like my job. Well, it was on Thinking Night at the Palladium for Bruce Forsyth. It was in that, so I'd like to think it was... Yeah. And he doesn't use any naughty words or anything. It's just the idea of it's quite funny. I'll tell you in the break and you can decide. Yes. Oh, well, I knew you'd say that. The big chunky monkey.
Individual pendants.
Don't off. Look at them. Oh, I'm lying on a hammock in the Maldives there, sipping a cocktail.
I've always wanted to go on holiday where you can swim to the bar. Not in Benidorm or like that, but like somewhere really nice and hot. You just swim across to the bar.
Yeah. You've not been there and done that yet?
No.
Oh, we'll have to take you to that because it's dead cool. You sit in the bar, sit on your little bar stool in the water and just, it's lovely. I saw a great thing at there was an advert for the Maldives, one of the water villas, and they're attached to them is a slide. So you just get out your bed, get on the slide, straight into the water on your water villa.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, looks really good. Anyway, so Amazonite, really holiday-esque. I know we say that, but it really is. It just transports you, that gemstone, doesn't it? And the price we are going to finish at, and everybody pays the final lowest price, you could have that wonderful floaty maxi dress, talking to the ladies for a second, have a dramatic, beautiful, goddess statement piece of jewellery for $8.95. You could use the whole strand in a statement piece, couldn't you?
I would. Definitely not that. Definitely put some knots in between that.
Yep. I mean, put that with those garnets even. Put that with the white pearls. Put that with the champagne pearls from earlier. Put that with perhaps some beautiful pink opal.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. That's nice and fresh.
That is nice. That's lovely.
Pink opal. I'll tell you what, crew on the other shift side, you're now finally understanding what I have to work with, aren't you? Phil. He's lovely, Phil, really. He is lovely. He's lovely. He's lovely. I'm only joking.
With the silver jump rings that we had earlier, so you could make a really beautiful, because we had all those different sizes of jump rings in those big bundles. You could make an amazing chainmail necklace and have one of these as the pendant right in the middle.
Oh, now I've seen you doing that recently. I didn't know you could do that with chainmail, and I really like when you incorporate the chainmail with a gemstone.
Just literally, you could even, if you wanted to, pop a piece of wire through there and do a chainmail weave over the top of it, because that's a sizable gemstone.
Oh, yeah.
You could actually put the chainmail over the top as well, a little bit like you would a macrame bracelet. Well, I might actually ask if we can have something like this in a kit and then show you how to do that.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'm just going to check for you because I can't recall. Right, 6.5 on the most hardness scale. That eluded me then. I was sitting there thinking, how hard is it? How hard is it? I just had to check my notes. 6.5 carat, 6.5 hardness. Oh, that's something I've forgotten. Do you know what it's known as well in the industry, in the gemstone trade? As in out there when people talk about, you know, like we're talking about names of gemstones, like the lepidolite is the grandmother stone and things like that. The stone of hope.
Oh, that's nice.
I'd forgotten that. Julie Susie Watts, it says, oh, the pizza's burnt to a crisp. Not even the middle is edible. Oh, well, the opals were worth it when they come, though. Yes. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on, we've got to fix. We've got to fix. Do what? Bit of bread, tomato puree, some Italian herbs, and some grated cheese. What if she hasn't got any of them? Okay. But you got something else you can have, Julie Susie Watts? Because now we're worried about you. You've cooked your pizza and now it's burned.
But do you get to that point though? Because I do. If I've
gone past it,
then I'm not hungry then.
Yeah,
gone past it.
Gone past it. Go straight to the pudding.
Yeah, or the wine.
Chocolate bar.
Yeah, open the wine. It's wine time now.
Oh dear. Yeah, of course. Let's do that then. The pink opal. 7mm rounds, all with those pink jump rings earlier.
Oh yeah, they've been nice. Yeah, and the pearlescent ones as well. Both of those in those.
Oh yeah, and we had a great kit on Tuesday as well, where we had some pink opal and some blue opal as well. So those would go lovely with that. Now these are Peruvian, so best location. On the pink opal, formed many million years ago. It always amazes me about that, because actually when I look at pink opal, I think it looks quite modern. Have we lost you? I
don't know who it was, but it was Ben or Phil that says, can you peruse that?
Ben.
I love it. I loved that.
Encourage your love.
Oh, that was funny.
Can you Honestly, we're so easily entertained, don't we?
Peru.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
His proper name was Iquitos Menonton.
Oh.
Which Iquitos is the capital of the rainforest in Peru.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. It's got nothing to do with pink opal.
No, it's still interesting.
No, it's not.
No, I'm trying. We do learn a lot of you, not always relevant.
Not always relevant.
You know, not always helpful, but it's still interesting.
It won't help you sleep at night,
well,
but...
I don't know, it might help you sleep at night. Oh dear. Oh, excuse me. So it's natural, completely natural, known as the pink Andean opal. Oh, excuse me. It's said, if you believe in myth and legend, to bring the joy back into your life. Get me 3 strands, please. $7.95. Very pretty. Well, they say pretty in pink, don't they? And there's a reason for that. Because you do look pretty in pink.
Yeah, very feminine.
Very feminine. 7mm rounds as well. What did? What about now? I'm being told something about Queen Victoria now. Back in the day, back in what day? Victorian times, yeah. Blue was for girls and pink was... Oh, I'd heard this, yeah. And then Queen Victoria changed her mind, didn't she? She had a girl, so they changed it. Oh, well, there you go then. Swap the colours. Well, I suppose when you're the Queen of England, you can, can't you? And you wasn't just the Queen of England there, Queen of everywhere, practically, wasn't it, then? But there you go. So, $7.95. Anne in John O'Groats, you're trying to get... Anne's having a lovely treat for herself this evening, Annie's.
There's some beautiful...
What are you looking at, sweetie?
They're like marquee shape. Green, are they green amethyst?
Where are you looking, sweetheart?
Along the T-bar, next to the blue, no, the other T-bar. That one, no, the other, well, that one there.
Oh, yeah, oh, nice. Yeah, praise your light.
That would go absolutely beautiful together.
Wouldn't that? You are quite right, love. Oh, yeah. Oh, can we do that, please?
They are lovely together.
I hadn't spotted them, yeah, they're lovely.
And then I'd like to put the amethyst rounds as well, because I'm going to be greedy.
Well, why not?
That is beautiful. That is your...
That's a kit.
Yeah, that's your springtime Evening
Younger than
soiree.
springtime.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Are you?
Where's that from?
South Pacific.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, I must watch all these
South
musicals
Pacific.
again.
Oh, love it, I do. One of my first roles in my adulthood, that was one of the hardest parts I've ever had to play, a non-speaking part. Very painful.
I was a star once.
Were you?
Yeah.
You are now.
No,
You mean
I know.
once?
I
Oh,
had
you literally were a star?
I literally was a star.
Oh.
While a girl 2 years older sang Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
And you
at
had to
me,
be the star?
And I just had to turn around,
Oh.
like on a Lazy Susan.
Oh.
2
I
years
can just
later, though,
imagine
I
your
could sing
face
it.
and all. I bet it wasn't twinkling, was it? No.
It wasn't.
Right then, so we'll just remove the amethyst for a second. We'll just remove the pink opal for a second. And we'll bring you in.
Oh, wow, is that the price for this? Oh, I felt that. Oh, it's not funny on your funny bone, is it? Oh, I really felt that.
Oh, that smarted.
Injured yourself at the workplace.
Have you had an injury? Oh, flipping heck, that hurt. Oh, I've gone all hot. Christine says, if you ever get to Peru, I can't see it happening, but must see changing of the garden. Lima, fantastic display on horseback. Oh, you'd like that, Fleur?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thanks for that, Christine. Lydia in Pennsylvania. Hi, how many pieces of jewellery should you take to a craft fair when first starting out? Thanks, good question.
In my experience, I've seen a lot of people that do their first craft fair and they try and take too much. And if you put too much out, you give, as women, if we get too much choice, we get confused by choice and we walk away. So you're better off, have some quick makes that you can sort of like take, but keep them behind. And if somebody is interested in something, you can say, and they go, oh, I like that, but I'd like it in a green.
You can go.
And you can say, actually, I've got some green. But if you say took 10 of each, so 10 pairs of earrings, 10 necklaces, 10 bracelets, and have those out and set them out beautifully with a nice little card for each one, just saying what it is, and make your stand look really exquisite rather than...
Yeah.
I don't like this word, but jumble sale, do you know what I mean? Like, where everything's overcrowded and you can't see.
It's like when you go into a shop and it's in the sale. I can't bear it.
No,
I walk straight out.
I walk away.
Yeah, if it's not neat and tidy and it's all higgledy-piggledy and messy, I'm out of there.
Yeah, so just have, if you had 10 of each and then just spread it out so beautifully,
So
have collections and then you can see everything, and then have some quick makes that you can have underneath as well.
Good
idea.
idea.
Don't take too much, and take what you like as well. Take what you like, and then you'll have more passion for what you're selling.
And more impact.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. Jean says, I'm switching off. Oh, don't, Jean. Too many beautiful things, you're costing me a fortune. Jean, don't leave us, Jean.
Was it the joke about the donkeys? I'm really sorry.
Jean, don't switch off.
Look at all the beautiful things.
Don't want Jean to go. I can picture those Jean going when he used to do that. Or he used to...
Oh, and you used to watch all sorts on the telly because you couldn't be bothered to get up and turn it over. When you only had 4 channels to choose from.
And it was in black and white.
Yeah.
You just adjust the aerial and the coat hang up.
A little bit more, a little bit more. No, you've lost it now. Remember.
When we're going, hon? Oh, these ones.
I used to like it when the buttons used to get stuck halfway as well, where one didn't pop back out. And you were stuck.
And it was a textured button with the satin silver on the end. Oh, could have. All the kids are like, oh, what?
And the TV back of it was that big.
Or if you'd have seen me in town yesterday, I walked past a bus stop. I'd never seen such a futuristic bus stop as this bus stop. I went, well, you can't sit on it. You don't get any shelter. You can't have a kiss in there without, it was all computerised.
Was it?
It was like this thin, tall. And it was all computer. Honestly, I felt like I was in Back to the Future when they go to the future. I couldn't get out. I was literally going round this, but okay, that's not a bus stop. That's not a bus stop. All my mates were like, right. Yeah, by Grand Central, most futuristic bus stop I've ever seen. Ever. Oh man. I'll have to take a photograph next time. You need to see this bus stop to believe it. It's unbelievable. 400 carats here of agate. Big, glossy, shiny. And when we talk about a gemstone being able to take a very rigorous polish, that's it. Because not all gemstones can take a rigorous polish. They just can't withstand it. Those can.
Got some beautiful. When you hold them up, some of them have got like
lovely bandings again, haven't they?
Smoky quartz, like esque look to them as well.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
They are. Oh my word! When did you slide that price in? Do you know I got on a bus last year?
Oh, I haven't been on a bus for a while.
Well, got on the bus, and I said to them, I didn't want to go up the road, and I said to the bus driver, he's right stroppy. I'll get to it just 1 second, Louisa. So anyway, got on the bus and I said, well, how much? And he went £5 or something. I said, oh, and I said, you got change? No.
No.
Oh, right, okay. And then I said, well, it's cheaper on it in a taxi. Well, get a taxi then. I went, I will. I got off and I got the taxi. The taxi was cheaper. It was cheaper than getting on the bus. How bonkers is that?
That's a bit bad, isn't it?
It's cheaper in a taxi. Well, get a taxi. Oh, I will.
I'll take me £5 in 2p's and I'll go.
Louise, anyway, evening peeps. I'm not saying I'm in trouble, but I have been instructed to say my name is Louisa and I am a JM addict. It's making you say that.
We all have to do that.
We all have to do it, don't worry. Louisa, join the madhouse. Yeah. Lynn says there is no way I can turn off when Fleur is on. I would love to spend a day in her head. She's amazing.
Oh, no, you
See,
wouldn't.
she doesn't mind turning off when I'm on, though.
No, my brain's like a washing machine on spin cycle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Be a bit crazy in there.
We like it. Tracy says, I had a stick so I could change the channels over from my bed. Did you?
That's good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It must be a strong stick, though, because they were proper.
But you had to really push them in, didn't you? Yeah.
Good for you, Tracy. Good thinking.
Although I did have to turn the telly off before that scary clown came on.
What was that with that woman with that?
Yeah.
It was. She got a stick, hadn't she?
Yeah.
Mind boggles. Kira says, hi, girls. Girls.
Ooh, take that.
We like you. What bracelet gemstone would you recommend to give to my best friend as a gift? Kira says. Well, you know the tourmaline we had earlier? Tourmaline is the gift of friendship.
Yeah.
Tourmaline.
Yeah. I would do those beautiful amethysts, those beautiful rounds that are next to you.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd tourmaline for me, for gift of friendship. Just trying to think what else. There's another one that's gift of friendship, isn't there?
Rose quartz is friendship.
Rose quartz. Yeah, quite right. Rose quartz. There you go. Does that help? Oh, their birthstone.
Yeah, they'll be happy with anything.
Birthstone.
Their favourite colour.
Yours and their birthstone.
Yeah. And you could have friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
Matching friendship bracelets.
Yes. Be my friend. Which one, darling? Darling, I want to do them.
Yeah, I love these.
I'm in 1980s mode here. Do you know what I can't stop playing at the minute on my Alexa? Every morning I get up and go, play Dude Looks Like a Lady. Oh, I have a right dance around my kitchen. Dude looks like a lady.
Like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. I do it like Mrs. Doubtfire as well. Yeah. That's exactly how I'm doing it with the Hoover.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Well, apparently you said I was supposed to be in Mrs. Doubtfire. They said which film would Xena be in? They said Mrs. Doubtfire. I went, thanks.
Oh, that's what's her name? The wife, Sally Fields.
Fields, yeah. Oh, her in. Have you ever seen her in Always?
No.
Oh, Always. You've got to see it with what's his face out of Jaws. Who's the actor in Jaws on the boat?
Oh, Rob Schneider.
No.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss. It's like the original Ghost Story, but in an airplane. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Is it
brilliant?
Is it a
oh, it's
repeat?
brilliant.
Oh,
It's brilliant.
like it,
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's got a very hot man in it as well.
Oh.
Anyway, neon. That's like the neon yellows you get in your opal.
It is, but then put that black gemstone back next to the black agate next to it, and it tones it right down.
Oh, hang on. How about me star by?
Oh yeah. Oh, you could. What are those really lovely turquoise coins?
Do you mean these, darling?
Like a real pop of
Do you
colour.
mean these Bobby Dazzlers? Oh, Oh, you got a great eye, you have.
See that? If you were go, do you know those really young people's pool parties? Yeah. No. Well, you might have been to one. Do you know those lovely pool parties that you see in like the south of France, and they have their bikinis and then there's long caftans on?
Oh yeah.
And they always have high heels, and I always.
Like the Anyways Essex when they do those in Marbella and
That's
stuff.
That's the kind of jewellery that you could wear. Yeah.
Kerry says, OMG, take them off. What? I had an operation on my eyes yesterday and that hurts, laugh out loud. Love you all anyway. Oh, you mean these? I was thinking, take what off?
You will get noticed.
Yeah, it is a bit bright. You had an operation on your eyes. Have you had them lasered or something, Kerry? You all right? You all right? Anne says, hi, I'd like to see Xena in Wizard of Oz clicking her red heels.
There you go, see, you could be Dorothy.
Dorothy?
Yeah.
I do want a little dog. I do.
Little Toto.
Little Toto. Toto.
You could be Dorothy in the Return to Oz and have a chicken. She has a chicken in Return to Oz.
She?
Dorothy, yeah, she does. I think her name is Belinda, the chicken.
Well, Tracy would know, chicken lady.
Yeah.
When you, Tracy? £2.95. Now, Darren just said, that's the neon yellow Deli Boy. Oh, Del Boy, I was thinking Deli Boy. Del Boy paints the chippy and his mum's grave in Fools and Horses. It is, Darren.
Oh, I love that programme.
It's on at the minute, isn't it? Some reruns. Oh, it's brilliant. Victoria says, I saw this colour in a famous jewellery brand, the one that is knotted with the slider knot, £60. Really? Oh, well, there you go. You can have it for £2.95 here at Jewellery Maker. Genuine gemstone. Right then, gosh, Anne, where's the time going tonight? Multicolour barrel, multicolour barrel, multicolour barrel, barrel, multicolour barrel. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, that's pretty. Let's go take the tone down a bit, because everybody's putting their shades on, aren't they? They're all going, get that neon yellow off, will you?
There's something on that strand that I've never seen. Yeah, never seen.
Bright yellow beryl.
Never seen that before in my life.
That's lovely, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
They are really, really pretty.
I really like. Can they cycle?
I know.
Blue here.
What? £5.95? Really? Wow. When you think there's morganite on there and aquamarine on there and that beautiful bright yellow in the centre at £5.95, that is fantastic. Anne said, "Oh, that with my opal." I think we got the idea, Anne.
That would go beautifully with that opal, yeah.
Wouldn't it though? She's got a great idea there, Anne. Lydia. Hi, I have another question. It's all right, carry on. Do more people purchase with credit or cash at a craft fair?
I always find that if you have something to take a card payment, you get an impulse buy. If they have to go away and find a cash machine, and I've done it before, I'm going back for that, and I go and get the cash, and then I get home and I can't remember which business card it was. Or what the company was called. So there is some very cheap card machines out there, some very sort of like well-known card payment things. You don't even actually need a card machine. You can sometimes just download the app. So have a look. But yes, it is. For me, it paid for itself in my very first transaction.
Do you know, just as a customer, if anything over £2 goes on my card, anything. So I'm very much a card buyer. Yeah. I very rarely have cash.
Yeah. I never have any cash.
Very rarely.
No.
So that
my float was gone from, I used to take a float of £150 and now take a float of about £20, £30 to be honest. And that's all just pound coins.
There you go. Jean says, not really switching off, but I'm now sitting on my hand so I can't hit the buy button. Fantastic show, Jean. We were only joking, but we just like your company. So she sat there now, sitting on her hands. What else could you do? Get some boxing gloves.
So you can't press or just normal gloves because you can't press
mittens.
Yeah, mittens.
Put your hands in some mittens. Love Heliodor, and we rarely say, well, it is Heliodor, Heliodor, and Goshenite. So yeah, you're quite right, really. I'd go. Yeah, she's probably because it's not golden beryl. Yeah, doesn't it sound like Lord of the Rings? Heliodor from Mount Mordor. Hi, ladies. Hello, Kira. I think I might get my dad the neon bracelet for Father's Day. He will look good in it. Love you both. Yeah, come on.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of colour.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of colour.
Do not be afraid. Yeah, so that's the beryl, £5.95. I ask you. Silly, silly, silly. Have you got time for another one, Phil?
I can see a really beautiful one.
Oh, hang on. Have we got a star by, have we? Hang on. Oh, okay. Which one did you want to do?
The fluorite.
Can we do it after the break for Fleur then? Because you know what she's like with fluorite. You know what she's like. She won't run near the end of it. Okay. In the meantime, we're going to give you something that's double drilled as a star by. Looks a bit weird. I'm just giving it a clean. That is so beautifully faceted.
It is, isn't it? Wow.
Pure big diamond facets. Need that out of the way. So, I'm just going to see how many I've got. 101. They are natural. Now, I've held that out so you can see the two great, big, generous, beautiful drill holes. So that means that you can, you've got more options, quite frankly. You can have it portrait like that, or if you wanted to set that into a beautiful bangle or cuff bracelet, that you've got that opportunity. You can even stitch that into some clothing if you wanted
or
to.
shibori. Be nice in shibori, that.
I've seen shibori for ages, I haven't. I haven't seen a demo on it for ages.
No, I've not seen it for a bit.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I was at a party with Linda Bromwell Saturday night.
Is she all right?
Yeah.
Tell her I did text her.
Did you? Yeah, I'll mention that to her then. She's lovely. Linda. She keeps sending me food. Coleslaw, baked potatoes, chicken curry. She does. She keeps just sending me food. Meals on Wheels. It's great. She's cooking all the time. It's brilliant. Right then, this is a 16 carat solitaire in one great big gemstone. Beautiful big sharp diamond facets on there as well. Both sides, just to prove that point, look. So it's faceted all the way around. See, look at that. Look at that lustre. Gosh, that's so bright, so beautiful. You'd think that was black spinel, wouldn't you?
I was going to say, you would be...
Forgiven?
Yeah. You'd be hard pushed to guess
to beat that lustre-wise.
Yeah,
I totally agree. Totally agree. You're not... Oh, well, it is. Fiver. With change.
So many options with this as well. If you're frightened of, not frightened of cabochons, but you're wary of cabochons.
I'm one of those people.
I am as well, because I don't do wire work.
No,
but you could use your jump rings that we've had already, and you could chainmail straight away. You could put a nice bit of S on through there and do a lark's head knot when you go back through. Or you could use your beading thread.
Yeah, lots of options. That's why. That's, as you said, actually, that's a really, really lovely way to incorporate a cabochon into your jewellery, even if you're not a wire worker. Yeah. Because those extra jewel holes. Tracy said that's in the middle of a
half Persian.
That's in the middle of a half Persian CM bracelet.
Chainmail bracelet.
Oh, that in the middle. I was thinking. Sorry. How long did that take me? That in the middle of a. See, I'd have struggled there because I'd have thought sauce. Or Hewlett-Packard, because I used to work for Hewlett-Packard.
Oh, right.
So I used to work for
centimetres.
Yes, and I'm thinking, hey? So I'm glad you were here, Fleur. But yeah, that in the middle of a half Persian chainmail bracelet. Centimetre. I said centimetre.
Put it in the middle.
I can't read this abbreviation stuff. Don't throw it at me. I can't do it.
So you'd have it in the middle of that?
Yeah. In that HP saw centimetre bracelet.
That's it.
That's the one. See, I'm a daddy's sauce girl.
I've not seen that for ages.
Can't get it in any supermarket bar one at the minute.
Is Daddy's the one that did the fruity one as well, or was that?
No, that's HP. No, I like a daddy's sauce. Can't be daddy's. The sauces are available. Ketchup! It's a funny word, ketchup, innit? Don't you think ketchup? When you say it, ketchup, it's a funny word, ketchup.
I don't think I even knew it was called ketchup till I was in my 20s.
It was red sauce, wasn't it?
Red sauce.
Red sauce.
Yeah, red sauce or brown sauce.
Ketchup. I never say ketchup. Ketchup.
Is it American? Do you think it's an American word?
I don't know.
Don't like it. Anyway, so £4.95. It's break time. Short break. We've got how many kits in the next hour? 4. 4.
Oh, I thought there was only 3.
Got an extra one that you didn't know about.
Oh.
So then, after the break, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 kits.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Are you interested in learning a brand new medium or brushing up on your skills? Then why not join Jo Barclay Logie for her seed bead leather wrap bracelet workshop? You will learn an array of different style bracelets, including the Chan Lu bracelet, and get to grips with various seed bead techniques, including the ladder stitch. Included as part of the course is a buffet style lunch, tour of the studio and the chance to shop in our exclusive on-site store. All of this for just $79.99. For more information, head over to our website or contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Good news is, if you've just joined us, are you hungry? Because you're rubbing your tummy. Are you all right?
I'm alright.
He's rubbing your tummy. So I'm just checking Ben's alright because he's rubbing his tummy. He's patting his head in a minute. Right then, 1, 2, 3, 4 kits we're going to offer you in this hour, and goodies, and star buys, and a demo. So it's a bit of a busy hour. So brace yourselves. So we're going to go posh. Posh.
Very posh.
Aren't we,
Very
darling?
posh.
Yeah, very terribly posh. Because we're going to one is going to offer some rather beautiful golden beauties. 925 sterling silver, and there's a right proper brilliant. Ignore that. Huge price saving. Just ignore it. So we're going to give you 925 gold-plated, 925 sterling silver open jump rings. You're going to give you 100 of the 6mm. I know, it's a big number. We are also going to give you 10 of the 7mm. And we're going to give you 10 of the 9mm in the 1mm gauge. So by my reckoning, that's 120 jump rings. And 3 of these very beautiful gold-plated 925 sterling silver trigger clasp in a whopping great big 13mm. So anytime you want super strength clasps, those beauties, which I think look so elegant, those trigger clasps, don't you, darling?
They really do. Very elegant. Is that what they call it? Is it called a fish lock as well? That one.
Well,
or is that different? I get confused.
Yeah, the way I look at it is, in my brain, when I get a lobster claw clasp, it's that really slim oblong.
Yeah.
When I get a bolt ring or a spring lock, it's the round, and when I get a trigger clasp, it's that shape.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But I'm not as experienced as you, so I don't know.
I don't know. I would just know that as a trigger clasp, like you say, the lobster claw.
Much slimmer. I'm with you. I look at that and automatically think trigger.
Yeah.
Trigger, and he pulled the fastest milk car in the West.
I used to call my old horse that when he was being a real.
Trigger.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? Back to Fools and Horses again, aren't we, Trig? Anyway, £34.40. Now, you get 10.8 grams of sterling silver there. It's a unbelievable amount of silver. And the reason, I know you probably think, so what? And I have to think about this when I'm quoting these figures to you is, because when I say something to you, really, you should be able to turn around to me and go, well, so what? So what? It's got 10.8 grams of sterling silver. The more silver, the more stability to the finding.
Yeah, definitely.
Quite frankly. Now, everybody pays the final low price, no matter what point you check out. Even if you've checked out at £34.40, we do it for you magically. We do it, you get charged the lowest price of £19.95. That is one. Thank you so much. I'll check how many I've got for you, my lovely. Okay. There's the slight concern. 72 available only for everybody.
I've used one clasp from that as well.
Have you?
I've got 2 clasps left.
Yeah.
I've got none of the jump rings left.
Okay.
But I've made 3 pieces of jewellery. One full chainmail.
I was just going to say one is full of chainmail.
Yeah, one full chainmail and a full chainmail pair of earrings as well.
That is gorgeous.
That bracelet would be £50.
Because it's 2 precious metals.
Because it's gold-plated sterling silver, and it'd be £50 every day. Because it's got an amazing gemstone. I mean, that could be the gemstone of your choice, or without the gemstones.
Absolutely.
But you can see, if I just turn that around as well, how beautiful that trigger clasp does look.
Because that's the thing. Because of the depth of the bracelet, because of those jump rings, that 13mm trigger clasp, I have to say clasp, doesn't sit right with me because I'm not posh, but it's balanced.
It does balance it out. And the fact that it's got a loose jump ring connection.
Comes with it, doesn't it?
Yeah, which really does help, because some of them are static. And some of them are loose. Now, when you've got a nice chainmail bracelet, you don't want any static parts in that beautiful fluid bracelet.
Okay,
so
that's a good point.
This makes it move so much easier. And sometimes when they're static, they're very difficult to do.
I agree.
Because you can't. You need it to be able to move.
Well, there's no manoeuvrability to them, is there?
No.
As you say, they're rigid. Again, these are things that we don't think about. We just take for granted. So it's good that you've highlighted that. It's something for us to think about. So you don't just get one of these, bearing in mind, you get 3. Now, this kit's going really well. And what a lovely kit this is, to get the 6mm, to get the 7mm and the 9mm. All in sterling silver, all in precious metal, gold plating over the top, and 3 of those very generous 13mm trigger clasps with that jump ring again attached. That's just beautiful. Now Fleur's got a lovely bracelet here.
It's just a stretchy bracelet, but this would be on my stand for £20.
Oh right, okay.
And I've used the 7mm jump rings in between there, so I've just made 3 Mobius rings and then just popped them in the middle there.
That's
then all
smart.
I've done is just popped a crimp cover over the knot opposite the gold jump rings. And that's a Labradorite, and like I say, for £20 on my stand.
Wow. And like you said, your bestseller.
Oh yeah, bestseller, yeah. But while we're talking about craft fairs as well, when people try these on, they go, oh, I'm not quite sure about stretchy bracelets. Oh, they might start. If you tell them just to roll them on rather than stretch them, and then you just like roll it back down on your wrist, it doesn't stress the elastic. So.
Well, can I just add something here though? Because I'm obsessed, as I do put my hand up, I'm addicted to stretchy bracelets. And I'm a novice. I got Jem to remind me how to do a surgeon's knot and what to do and how to do it. And I've never to date, touch wood, ever had a stretchy bracelet snap.
No. Jewellery must always have a breakable part in it anyway. Yeah. Jewellery must always be able to break because, you know, God forbid something happened, you got that caught, you'd want that jewellery to come away rather than your...
It's like your ski, when you fall over, you want your ski to come off.
That's it. So it's always have a breakable part. You know, if you do catch it on the kitchen cupboard and, you know, you really pull... Everything will break. You know, your chain would break, you know, so... Never be worried about making stretchy bracelets because I find them very, very, very hard wearing. I wear mine down
every day. You do, don't you?
Yeah, everywhere.
She even looks out in it.
Yeah, I do.
Kira, loving the jewellery. She says, I think when you do it, I think it's an exclamation mark, but it comes up as a question mark. I think, or like a smiley face or something. It comes up like that. I don't think she's questioning her own message of complimentariness. Don't think that's a word, but. Right, now we've got a rose gold, but this time we're going to give you trigger clasps, jump rings, and a magnetic. We are. Now this is a rose... Oh, did you see that fleur right here? Did you see that then?
It chucked itself out, yeah. That's because it's saying, you need to see me.
Oh. Right then. Okay, now these are a different size trigger clasp, darlings. I'm going to show you those first. They're smaller. Kira says it's the first time watching tonight and I'm already a big fan. Oh, welcome!
Welcome to the madhouse.
Kira! Oh, let's give her a literally, us crew gallery wave. Can we do that? That's Ben. That's the gallery, producer, director. We've got Sam down the back passageway. Sam, come on, yay! That's everybody here, Kira. Kira's at home now going, woo!
There is literally nobody else here.
That's it. That's just all right, Ben. What does Ben get twice? What does Ben get twice?
I think we got twice as well, to be honest.
Right then. Now, let me just check the size of these. Yes. So these are slightly smaller. These are but still larger than the average. Larger than the average. 9mm. Get 3 of those. So let's just show you them. So 3 of the terribly posh 95 sterling silver with the rose gold. 3 of those. Then we're going to give you jump rings, darlings. We're going to give you 4 different gauges. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, traditional outer diameter. She's learning. 5mm, 6mm, 10 of those. 7mm, 10 of those. And 8mm, which we don't see very often. And, hello, we have this... My favourite clasp. Does up itself, quite frankly. So if you do struggle with clasps, right, watch this one-handed.
Whoa!
Hey! In fact, I tell you, let's just prove that point again. Fleur, hold my hand, please. She's got lovely warm hands. There you go. Hey! One-handed.
I think that's the best game.
And me.
I like that.
You will find yourself playing with that. You'll struggle to put it into jewellery, quite frankly. And can I prove a point? Or do you want to prove a point, how quick that is to do up?
What, me to put it on?
Yeah.
Done. I quite like this, actually.
It's lovely. It's really good. And my dad's friend, Val, who's nearly 78 next month, she said to me, you know that? She said, I got loads of compliments. I gave her a pearl necklace. And she said, I've had loads of compliments about that pearl necklace. She said, do you know why I love it? It's the clasp. I said, well, look, I bought some sterling silver magnetic clasps from Jewellery Maker for you, but give me any of the jewellery you're struggling with and I'll get them replaced. And she went, oh, and she said the joy of wearing this. There's some jewellery she never wears now because she can't do it up. She just, because little lobster claws and little standard bolt ring clasps, pretty small. You're doing it behind you.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Very difficult.
Yeah. So
I'll just quickly show you what I've done with this one as well, really quickly. If you haven't got any crimp covers to go over the top, if you go through the second to last bead, can you see there that I've attached it, gone through that second to last bead, which means that crimp cover, that crimp, isn't going to be in contact with your skin, so it doesn't matter. So it just looks like a little
that's a good idea.
So you go back through the first one twice, like you would in a traditional pearl knotted piece, if you're not going to use a silver bead. So what you get then is you get that, so it doesn't actually touch your skin. So it's just another little.
Good
If you run out of crimp covers, just go through the first bead twice.
That's a great idea. Now 8 grams of silver, is that our best price? Because I don't like the 10p thing. Is that? Can we? Okay. Okay. He said he's going to get the price. The price is like, shall I? The price can't decide.
That's not what you told me.
That's not what he told me either. Right. 8 grams of silver, sterling silver, so hypoallergenic as well. So lovely. Yeah. I'm going to worry about anybody reacting to it.
No.
So that's one thing. Big magnetic clasp, 925 stamp, fantastic. And your 3 trigger clasps at 9mm. And your 10, 20, 30, 40 jump rings, 10 in 5mm, 10 in 6mm, 10 in 7mm, 10 in 8mm. When do we ever get an 8mm jump ring?
Never, yeah.
It's like the unicorn.
Yeah, it's one of the rarer ones, yeah.
Yeah.
But this would be, if you make this into a piece of jewellery, this would be one of those ones where you'd have to really highlight the fact that you've got a magnetic clasp there.
Yeah.
Just in case.
So pacemaker wearers and things like that, you mean? You do have to mention that, don't you?
In case someone's buying for a gift.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't have known that, you know.
No. So if some people don't advertise the fact that they have a pacemaker, you know, if it's a newish friend and you want to treat them for their birthday, you know.
Because it can interfere with it, can't it?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you don't have a pacemaker, you don't know all the things about it. So until I came here, I didn't know that was an issue.
No.
So okay, yes, good point. Yeah. Right then. Now I only had. I actually got a few more of these than the other one. I had 132. I'm way into single figures already. I've got people buying 2s and 3s of this, haven't I, Daisy and Carol and Collector in Gloucestershire? Yes, I have. In fact, could you write down the code for that for me as well, Phil? Because I'd like to get that because it's cracking. Now I don't do chainmail at the minute. But I would use just all the jump rings in jewellery.
Well, I've not done chainmail with this kit. All I've done is use them. Oh, I think I have actually. I've done a little couple of Mobius rings, which are very simple. But all I've done with those beautiful black, I can't remember if they're black onyx or black agate. But all I've done is just literally just put one in between each one for that centre section.
And that looks so effective, doesn't it? It really. I love that look. It's just so lovely. You don't have to use very many, really, as well. And it gives it that focal point.
It does, and it sets you apart from other sellers. If you are doing a craft fair, you know, some people will have a beautiful black beaded necklace. By putting that precious metal or that metal tone in between, you've set yourself apart. People remember you as that. Oh no, it wasn't that stand. It was the one that had the beautiful gold spaces.
Like the one with the blue hair.
Yes. Yeah.
Deborah says, really enjoying the show, ladies. That's brilliant. That makes our night. That does. Fleur, would you advise taking suites of jewellery to craft shows, or don't they sell well enough? Good question.
I don't sell my jewellery in suites. I tend to sell as individual pieces. But if I have got a collection that I believe really goes together and needs, and you've got courage of your conviction for that collection to stay together, then yes, I would. But you could also have like the suite price. And I know that Mark does this as well. Is if somebody's bought a necklace and you know they're and an R in, he'll put the earrings in for free. You know, you could do that as well. So say just for instance, your necklace was £50, your bracelet was £30, your earrings were £20. So the suite technically is £100. But you could take it down. You buy the suite, you get it all for £80. You know, it's that kind of.
But psychology.
It's psychology behind it. You know, and if you are going to have a suite of jewellery, make sure it stays together as a suite, and that there's nothing else that can look very similar to it. I think it has to stay.
Perhaps just have one suite.
Yeah, one suite. Yeah,
one standalone.
Yeah.
Mind you, I went to a craft fair and there was a jewellery stand, and I bought it because just for the sheer cheek of it, it did make me laugh. And there was a necklace and a bracelet, if I remember correctly. I'm sure it was. It still makes me laugh now. And they were both £5 each. So the stall seller did make me laugh, and I said, "Oh, how much?" You know, and I said, "Oh, £5. How much for that £5?" And he said, "I'll tell you what I'll do your deal. You can have both for 10 quid." And it made me laugh that much. I still bought it. Because I like that, and I just think again, if you actually inject some humour into the selling, some personality, it still made me buy it because I loved it that much. I didn't really care. I didn't really need a deal, and just for the sheer cheek of him, it still made me buy it.
There's a lady that I stand next to at Rural Crafts, and her husband's a little bit like that. And he said, "Oh, they do these beautiful coats," and he said, "Oh, do you need any help?" She said, No, I'm only looking. He said, "Every sale starts with a look."
And it does help, you know.
She walked out with a bag.
Yeah, there you go. Kath said, "I have trouble knotting my stretchy bracelet. What am I doing wrong?" Oh, I learned this the other day, but I'll leave it to you to see if I'm doing it right.
It's a surgeon's knot, basically.
I learned this the other day.
Oh, there we go. So you have your strand in your left hand, which is my left hand.
That one. Oh, great start, Fleur. Great start, Fleur.
So I go left over right and round twice.
Oh, so you do different to me already.
This one was in my right hand, but now is in my left hand. But then technically it's still the right hand strand because it's come from the right side. And then right over left and round twice. And when you pull that together, now some people, before they do the second part of the knot here, will put a little dab of glue on here. I don't. I tend to wait till it's all pulled together, and it will grip onto each self, and you can see that's not going anywhere. So it's a surgeon's knot, basically. So it's left over right and round twice.
But without the surgery.
Without the surgery, You wouldn't want me as a surgeon. So left over right, so imagine that your the cord in your left hand and the cord in your right hand, so it's left over right, around twice. And then this strand now, technically it's in your left hand, but it's still your right hand cord. And then you go right over left, and then round twice, and then pull it tight. Now, don't be afraid to really, really pull it. If when you've cut your elastic, now this can happen, it happens to me all the time. I go to cut my elastic, and not have my scissors hold properly, and I might have nicked that elastic before I then move, and I cut at a different space, which means I've put a weakness in that elastic. So if it does snap, I'd rather it snap when I'm doing that knot up, rather than when somebody's trying it on. But if you do that surgeon's knot, and then I tend to not use clear nail varnish. I use Hypo Cement or E6000. Never use a glue that's super, because that will rot your elastic, and you could lose your knot.
Kira said, "Oh, that's how you knot it. Thanks for the help." Absolutely.
Just keep having a little practice. That's all it is.
To be fair, we all do it differently. If you speak to guest designer, because I spoke to Jem the other night, she does it differently. You do it differently. Mark does it differently. Everybody does it differently. So it's one of them. But thank you. This one as well. I've got to tell you this. When I had, the gemstone.
There's 3 gemstones on the end.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that was a kit. Is that a kit?
Yeah, that's
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. So you've got these... Oh, great. Oh,
the
you
reason
lovely
why
girl.
I asked for them is because a lot of my business is stretchy bracelets with spaces in between. So like what I've done, you know, with the labradorite and the, so I wanted
to incorporate these in.
These just these beautiful plain rounds.
And you've got the 3 very well-known gemstones. You've got the Zambian amethyst in those beautiful 6mm rounds, full 38cm strand, 110 carats. You've got 170 carats of the 8mm labradorites, which have just looked so beautiful with those beautiful Mobius rings. Is that the one with the Mobius rings in between?
Yes.
Yeah. So there are 37cm strand, 170 carats, and 155 carats of your black agate in 8mm rounds. So 6mm rounds in the amethyst, 8mm in the labradorite, fantastic quality, and 8mm in the agate as well. And that's what is in the necklace, the bracelet, all that jewellery there with the gold-plated silver jump rings and the rose gold silver-plated jump rings. That's what Fleur asked. There you go. That's your labradorite bracelet with the Mobius ring feature at the front.
And all of these 3 strands are perfect for your 0.8 elastic, which is what we did in the first kit.
Great. Because the thing is, oh gosh, hang on, we've just gone from £10 a strand to £7.32. That's brilliant, fantastic. This is important about getting that 0.8 mil elastic through. Because I got some shell pearls the other day. I thought, oh, I'll put those in my lava kite. Made my lava kite bracelet. Then went to add the shell, but couldn't get them on.
If you get a head pin, and you can generally...
Is that what I should have done?
Yeah, just get a head pin. Or if you put a little bit of glue on the end of your elastic to make a needle, because sometimes it's a bit wibbly wobbly.
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, just put a little bit of glue on the end, and then cut it into a point.
With me. I've learned how to do that today.
Yeah.
Do you pre-stretch the elastic?
Yes. Yeah, always pre-stretch it. A little bit like when you stretch your silk. So if you can get as much of the stretch out of it as possible with it still being stretchy, I mean, it is very, very stretchy, our elastic. So yeah, pre-stretch it and then knot it, and then you'll get a nice, truer size that won't go baggy on.
I got taught something the other day, because Jem told me this. Now, one of our guest designers, I used to cut my elastic off, and I used to just do that. She said, oh no, do it in sections of like 3 centimetres along, and I've started doing that now.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. Yeah, because when you pull it like this, you've only got a weak point in the middle. You don't stretch all.
So now, learnt that. That's what I've learned this week as well on my stretches.
Yeah,
it's a lot to learn, isn't there? Even on a stretchy. Now the thing she said to me, I don't know whether you do this. When Jem said, when you've done your, she uses clear varnish, clear varnish. I do as well, and I put my clear varnish. She said, then knot another one and gloop it. She said, and then. Don't cut off the end, she says, for 24 hours. Leave the knot in with the end, and then 24 hours later, then cut the ends off.
Yeah, elastic's a little bit like silk. If you put glue on it and you cut wet glue, it forces the knot apart. So yeah.
See, another thing I learned this week.
And then when I put my crimp cover over the top, I also put another lot of glue in there as well.
Just to be sure.
And then just to be sure. And always have a baby wipe, just in case any of the glue goes out there, you can just wipe it around.
That's something I realised I needed the other day, because when it's dried on the gemstone, it flakes off a little bit, doesn't it? So I was like, I don't know, I got it all over my hands. So wet wipe. That's another lesson I need to learn. Get it? Because I haven't got any kids, so I need a wet wipe. Why else would you have a wet wipe? I haven't got any wet wipes. See me after the show. It's been so cheeky. It's been so cheeky. Rose Gold Sensei. We've done that one. Oh, we're going to do the demo. I think he means Fleur. Would you very kindly do a demonstration for us, please?
Of course I will.
Thank you.
Of course I will.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
We're going to do this half Persian 3-in-1.
The HP?
HP, yeah.
Okay.
HP 3-1.
Okay.
It's abbreviated term.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to use, with the sterling silver jump rings, you can go down a size with this, so you can use those 6mm gold jump rings that we had in that kit.
So because there was 100 of them, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Great.
Are they 5 or 6mm? Whichever ones they are.
6 mil.
6 mil. It works perfectly with the 6mm.
Brilliant.
Whereas in a plated, we always say go to a 7mm because the plating takes up a little bit more.
Okay.
So it's half Persian 3-in-1. It's a little bit what it does on the tin. So one jump ring holds 3 in place. So as you can see, I've taken one open jump ring and I've added 3 closed jump rings. So this weave, we use half open jump rings and half closed jump rings. So you can go ahead and close half of your jump rings up. Okay. So I'm now going to just close that one up. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm going to chainmail across to the right. So if you're left-handed, you just go down my left.
So I was just making sure you knew. I was just pointing out her right hand to her because she wasn't sure earlier, was she?
I wasn't sure. I always have to do my brownies on her. I don't know, honestly. So I've got one single jump ring in my left hand, and I've got 2 jump rings in my right hand. Now the way that I'm going to, hang on a minute, 2 seconds. Put your 2 jump rings in place. Sorry, start with your 3 jump rings. Okay. Not that I was doing half Persian 4-in-1. Sorry.
It must get confusing in the amount of weaves you do, Fleur, I've got to say, love.
It does get a little bit confusing. So no, we're going to start with 1 open jump ring and put 2 closed jump rings on there. So I've got 3 jump rings in place. Okay. Okay, I'm now going to take my right hand jump ring and I'm going to pop it underneath my left hand jump ring. So what I've created now, can you see that marquee shape or that eye shape right in the middle?
Oh yeah.
And it looks like, is it like Tomorrow's World? You remember Tomorrow's World with a...
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like that. So I've now got this loose jump ring in the middle, which is moving, okay? Yep. Now this has to move. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my open jump ring and I'm going to go through what we call the eye in chainmail or the marquee shape. So I'm going to take my open jump ring and I'm going to come up through from behind, up into the eye shape. And can you see it's naturally sitting on top now of that previous gold jump ring. Now, I've only collected 2 jump rings in place, yeah? So I've only collected those 2 black jump rings in place. It's called half Persian 3-in-1, so I've only got 2, so I need to add my next one. I can only ever add 1 closed jump ring at a time. So I know that I've got to get 2 from the weave and 1 that I can add in. So I'm now going to place that onto that open jump ring, and I'm just going to sit it behind so it's stacked. So it's sitting right behind the previous 2 black jump rings. Now it will move around at the minute, so we're just going to ignore that it's moving around because we can always put it back in place. And I'm now going to close this jump ring up. Now this weave isn't stable until that jump ring's closed up. So if you drop it at this point, it's very, very difficult to see where you're going. So when you're doing this chainmail weave in sort of like your smaller jump rings for the first time, it doesn't matter how this jump ring's done up. You can use your teeth. I don't advocate using your teeth, but however you can get that jump ring done up, just get it done up because it's not stable. So if it falls on the floor, it's really, really tricky to sort of like work out. It's a bit like a Chinese puzzle where it is. So get the first 2 jump rings in place, and then you can go back and you can tweak those closed properly, okay? So I've now got a loose jump ring here at the end. So you can see this jump ring here is just loose, the one that we've added in. It's not attached to anything other than this gold jump ring. So I can take my next open jump ring, and again, I can only take 2 from my previous weave and 1 new one that I can add in, okay? So this jump ring's got to hold 3 jump rings in place. Now, where these 2 are crossing over, right in the middle there, can you see that lovely marquee shape from those 2 black jump rings? So if I just lift them away slightly, you should be able to see them. So you can see there, that's that little marquee shape right in the middle.
Got it.
So what I'm going to do is take my gold jump ring, and I'm coming from the behind again, so always underneath. So I'm going to go underneath the first jump ring, and I'm going to go underneath the second jump ring. Only the 2 closed jump rings that I've added in. I'm not adding in any of the gold jump rings, just these 2 black jump rings. I know that it's correct because when it lays down flat, can you see how it's naturally sitting on top of the previous gold jump ring? Now every open jump ring that you add in sits on top of the previous open jump ring, and every closed jump ring sits underneath. So now I'm going to pop on my next closed jump ring, and I'm going to just sit that underneath. So I've now got those 3 jump rings in place and close. So again now, I'm going to take my next open jump ring, and what you can do when you get a little bit more sort of like au fait with this weave, you can pop on your closed jump ring straight away and then go through those last 2 black jump rings. It's naturally sitting on top there. This one's already in place, so I've got my 3 jump rings already there. I can then go and close. So the tricky part of this weave is starting it. And like we were saying on Monday night, if you were watching on Monday night, if you're going to do this weave for the very first time, always make sure that you do a little bit extra so that you can always take it back. So if you do 8 inches and take it back to 7 inches for your bracelet, you've always got an inch left over. The other thing that you can do when you're starting this weave, so if I was to start it again, if I take those jump rings and place my right hand jump ring underneath and lay this down, lay it down on top of some masking tape or some sticky tape and sticky tape it down, and then just pierce a hole where your next jump ring needs to go. That will stabilise this section here, okay? So if I was to sort of like say that was all stuck down in place, I could then go straight through with my next jump ring and go through and hold it down. So any way that you can. I mean, I've seen people punch holes into business cards and things like that just to try and hold it in place. But it's a really beautiful weave, and the foundations of it are that 1 jump ring holds 3 in place. You can only add in 1 closed jump ring, so you need 2 from here. Every open jump ring you add sits on top of the previous open jump ring, and every closed jump ring that you add sits underneath the previous closed jump ring. So again, popping my jump ring in place. I'm only looking at these last 2 jump rings where they cross over. If you can't see that eye, don't worry, because by going underneath the first jump ring and going underneath the second jump ring, you go straight into that eye of where they're crossed over. I've already got my 3rd jump ring in place and close. Now to close this weave off, all you do is, you know when we only started with 2 black jump rings? So when we finish, we're only going to finish with 2 jump rings as well. So my last weave, my last jump ring goes into one, into the other, and I don't put an extra jump ring onto here, and I close it.
Can I ask a question? When you say close this weave off, what do you mean?
So if I just take that one out, so if I was to use this as a weave, can you see that this end here has got 2 jump rings nicely together?
Yeah.
This one's got this loose jump ring here.
Oh, so it's going to look lopsided.
So it's going to, well, it's just a loose jump ring, so it's not actually doing anything. So because we always need that loose jump ring to facilitate our next one round.
You're finishing off for the class.
So I'm just closing it off.
I've got you. Okay. Sorry, I just wasn't sure of the terminology.
Now the best thing about this weave is it has 2 sides.
Okay.
So you can use it this side where you can see half of each colour.
Ah.
When I turn it over, you get a completely different
look. So it's
look.
reversible then,
so
effectively.
It's reversible. So if I just show you in the
that's clever.
This one.
So 2 different ways to wear it.
2 different ways to wear it, yeah.
Oh, great
So
idea.
you can see here, this is like what you would call some people would call this the correct side of the weave. And then you've got, so it's basically a curb chain, what you've got. It is a traditional curb chain, but it's just half a curb chain. So it just has those 2 different sides. So you can use it either way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a really lovely, versatile weave.
That's lovely. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Now, we've had another question. All the questions are coming in now. Alex says, hi, girls. Great show. Thank you. What type of jewellery would you take to your first fair? Also, I'm in a wheelchair, so any hints at all? Love and hugs, Alex. Okay.
So, whichever jewellery you feel comfortable talking about and you've got a passion for making. So, if you make your beaded jewellery, you will have a passion for that beaded jewellery. If you're a seed beader, you'll have a passion for that. So don't push yourself out of your comfort zone. Be comfortable with what you're working with. If you're in a wheelchair, just make sure that you can sort of like position yourself maybe at the side of the table. Let the organisers know that you're going to need a little bit of space by the side of your table. I find it very off-putting if someone's behind their table and you sort of like you can't connect with that person. So a lot of the time I stand by the side of the table. So if you can position yourself by the side of your table, you can get to the front of your table and help somebody that sort of like needs help, you know, maybe doing a clasp up if it's an unusual clasp, like somebody may pick up a necklace and go, oh, I don't know how it works. And people are always frightened and it makes
people are frightened to ask.
Yeah, they're frightened to ask and they're frightened. And if something's on a stand right at the very back, the perceived value of that is very, very expensive because they can't touch it. So if you have too many things at the back where nobody can touch it, it's like, oh, I can't touch it. So it must be expensive. Eye line is byline. So wherever they're walking round, whatever they can see at that line is best. And however much, I mean, I don't really talk to any customers when they come to my stand. I just go, oh, feel free to try them on. You know, just you can't try the earrings on, but I've got an earring stand that you can hold them up to your ear, and I'll leave them to it then. And if they then want to talk to me, or they go, oh, that's nice, then you can start to engage them, because sometimes you can put people off by
totally agree.
leaping at them and going, oh, that would look lovely on you, or it goes lovely. And you can see, if you've got a group of girls that are a bit giggly and that, you can have a chat and a laugh with them. And, you know, you can
gauge folk pretty quickly, can't you?
Seduce them into buying something. But, by the side of your stand, I always find, and if you can be making something, you know, even if it's just something like, you know, a crocheted necklace, or, you know, making your stretchy elastic,
makes it authentic.
It makes it, because people don't think that you've made it.
No. Oh, that's a great idea. And there's nothing worse, is there, when you go into a store and they're there and they're hovering, aren't they? They say, can I help you with anything? And you go, no, I'm fine, I'm just looking. I will not buy if somebody does that to me.
I don't like it. I want to be able to look. And then if I need a question, the only thing that I would say is you always need to have your prices on show. It is a legal requirement to have your prices on show. So you can't have nothing priced.
That's good to know.
You can have a price menu and say all bracelets are this price, all that.
But you've got to have that.
But it has to be priced,
Even
if it says price on application.
Okay. Fleur, have you restrung your jadeite bracelet since it was first made?
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah, you said that tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years it's been the same. And then, I restrung it yesterday just to zhuzh it up a bit.
Deborah says, have you ever had anything stolen from your stand, Fleur?
One bracelet, yes. One stretchy bracelet.
That's not bad going then.
Yeah, one stretchy bracelet.
Wasn't me. Just so you know.
It could have even just been knocked off, off the side, and it could have fallen into somebody's bag. I have had somebody that did try a bracelet on, and then they got distracted, because usually it's where their husband or partner or someone's...
Bit on the flush. You know the flush that's in the inside of a toilet? You know the thing that you press down in it? It's a bit like that.
No, I don't think I've ever taken anything from... Oh, other than the little bottles of shampoo.
Oh, that we expect to go.
Yeah.
But honestly, the most random things.
Yeah, no.
Or the, you know, where the basket where you put your hand towels. Basket's gone. Really? Oh, anyway, right, start by. Start by on, and it's the, we call it the LEP. It's the lowest ever price on this next star buy for you. Lowest ever price. And it's on one of our best-selling items, which quite frankly, we really do not need to do. They are the 925 sterling silver skulls, but the ones that have gone regal.
Oh.
Oh yes, the ones that have got the crown. Now when we launched these, they went, how many went? 100, silver darling, no that's not them, silver, no. Sorry everybody, we're just trying to locate them. Okay, anyway, sorry, you're going to have to give that information me again, sorry. Phil, give that me again, sorry. Right, when we launched these, 199 went. Sam, they were here earlier, darling, so they've been put away somewhere because they were here earlier on the table. Definitely got them. Definitely they were here. 925 sterling silver with the crown, skull, spacers. Now, we've never taken them to 495 before. Never dared. Never, no, thank you, Sam. Never dared. Can you believe that, Fleur?
I can't, no, because I think we had some earrings, didn't we,
yes,
on Monday night?
Yep.
And these were, I've never seen them in the flesh, these ones with the crowns. The detail on them.
It's incredible. Now, the good news is you get 3 of them. And they look so fabulous. What would you think about putting those into, Fleur?
I'd have to put them in a chainmail bracelet.
Would you?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Have they got the drill? Have they got like a
yes, they have.
drill hole
If I
through
turn
the
that to the
back?
side, look, so you can see. Can you see there, look?
Oh, wow.
So there's your hole.
Definitely.
You can even put those in a stretchy bracelet.
You could, yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
In fact, yeah, if you've got... Oh, I'm just thinking, sorry to interrupt. The sterling silver popcorn bracelet earlier with the oval jump rings.
Straight, yeah. Perfect.
Booyah!
You did that. I can't do that. You do yourself an injury, love.
It did hurt, actually. It actually did hurt. I hurt my hand. You're impressed. That's about you like that, didn't you? 47-year-old trying to be street.
That was street. That was more street than I've ever been.
I've hurt my hand, mine.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh dear.
Anyway, 95 sterling silver. As we said, I've really hurt my hand. As we said, there is that drill hole. If I just get that into focus, right through the centre there. Look. See, look. Yeah, in fact, if I put that down on the board, you might be able to see that better, the drill hole. Can you see, look, right through. So that means it's going to sit face on beautifully, isn't it?
It will. It'll sit flush within your design.
Yeah. See? So the hole goes straight through, and that means that when that sits in your design, it is going to sit effectively like that. So perfectly straight. It's going to look brilliant. Now then, because I've got people absolutely knocked out by that price, but I have got people buying 2s, 3s, 4s, and June in Shropshire's had 5. How many got left, darling? I've got 20 left. I have got 20 left. They are ace. They are ace. I'm new to jewellery making. Is there a kit or something that would be recommended? Well, we had that one earlier, the pearl one.
Definitely, yeah. The pearl kit would be absolutely brilliant because that's everything. You're going to get your tools with your starter pack. Something like this as well.
Yeah.
This to add in would be amazing because this is kind of that on-trend fashion jewellery.
Ben, can you just show me can you just pass me that starter pack? Yeah. If you spend £4.95 with us or more, first time, thank you, Sweet Pea, you get sent this. Oh, thank you, Kerry Love. You get this, and what is it? This is your starter pack, and inside, when you spend £4.95 or more and you're brand new with this, Kira, you get sent this pack, and inside there's a pack of 3 tools, round nose, chain nose and side cutters, 3 project cards, a DVD with the guest designer Claire McDonald, teaching you how to use findings and things, pack of findings, threading pack, manual, and also some little cheeky, there you go, and the manual actually explains what the findings are. Because it's all very well we turn around and go, oh, you put your crimp on. Well, before Jewellery Maker, I wouldn't know what a crimp on was. So we explain all that. You get that. But in that kit earlier, we popped it at the bottom of the screen. It was £19.95. We had the threading pack, we had the findings, and we had 2 strands of pearls in different sizes in the black. So for £20, that's a perfect starter kit, isn't it?
It is. I'm just saying... it's all laid out there. You can see how many pieces of jewellery that you could actually make, and all that is using beginner techniques that are in that that kit. Yeah, your beginner's kit.
And we'll put all the photographs of Fleur's jewellery on our Jewellery Maker Facebook page. We do that after every show as well, so you can see that.
And the fact that we have 3 designers every day, so you've got
7 days a week.
Three different styles, 3 different takes on jewellery. You know, if one style of jewellery doesn't suit you as learning, you make chainmail and might not be for you. Tomorrow there's cerulean. You know, you've got
the great thing for everyone.
You've got something for everybody. Yeah. And you've got some random talking in between as well. Not from you.
Speak for yourself.
From me. Yeah.
She's right. Random. She's right. Random. Waffling.
If you are new, go to our Facebook page because our Facebook page, the Jewellery Maker Facebook page, is there something flying?
No, but there's a right good. Can you see that? Some spider's been so busy because there's a proper bungee jump line there, a zip line for a spider. It's going to go woohoo!
But yeah, if you join the Facebook page
as well,
join the Facebook page because you're going to see all the pictures and lots of help on there as well.
Exactly. Tutorials. And you can go back and watch demos. So if you go to our JewelleryMaker.com website, go to the bottom, click on YouTube. You can search by date and time and fast forward through previous shows, it says. Kira says, oh, and thanks for the waves from all the crew earlier. I did wave back. Oh, we know, we could see you. We've got a camera installed in your house.
That sounds creepy.
We haven't. No, don't get rid of the spiders. No, don't, because that's his bungee jump, and we've all got it. We'll have a field day on there. And it's our cleaner is brilliant. She just won't be able to get up there. She's fabbling. She's lovely.
I won't have a field day if it falls on my head.
There's no spider there. The spider's going to come out later. Now, this is another starter pack. Kira. Thank you, Ben. Sorry, there was Ben with his broom. Right, said Fred. Right then, well, we're going posh as a starter. The Vintage Florals collection. And we're going to give you beautiful gemstones and beautiful wire, because you might decide that you fall in love with wire like a lot of our guest designers do. We have got pearls, freshwater cultured pearls, biwa pearls. You get these beautiful white side-drilled freshwater cultured pearl nuggets, 7x6mm. We also give you this stunning strand. I mean, the biwa, I mean, what a... Oh, I mean, it's... What I love about this, they're pearls, but they're so out there. And it gives you such a great opportunity to create something so either incredibly sophisticated or super wacky, isn't it? Doesn't it, though?
It'll still be beautiful classic jewellery because they're pearls.
I love them. I love biwa and keshi. And then we're going to throw into the mix the beautiful black spinel in those faceted rondelles. And then we're going to give you 3 of the most used gauges of wire known to jewellery makers. 0.4, 0.8 and 1mm. So you've got structure, you've got the wire to wrap with and gizmo with, you've got the structural 1mm, you've got 0.8 which you can wire right, you can make earring findings with. I mean, you can do so much with those 3 gauges, can't you?
You can.
And those 3 strands of gemstones. And we give you all of that as a starter pack. And if you got, especially if you got that with the other jewellery, pearl jewellery kit earlier at £19.95, because we had all the gold findings.
Yeah, all the gold in there as well.
Gold-plated findings. £24.95 for all of that. Now, if you ignored the wire for a second and moved that out, that would mean that we'd be taking Biwa pearls to £8.32, genuine freshwater culture pearls to £8.32, and gorgeous sparkly lustreful black spinel to £8.33, throwing in 30 metres of wire for nout, if you look at it that way.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, like you say, you've got something for everybody. You've got, you know, the people who love doing their pearl jewellery.
Yeah.
You know, you always do need wire. I mean, I'm not a wire worker, but I always do reach for wire. So if I need to make a rosary link bracelet, I always need wire, because I don't want to use my head pins and cut those up all the time.
Wrap loops.
Wrap loops, you know, you
Simple
need this.
loops.
And, you know, sometimes, you know, having a go at making your own earring findings, you know, have a go at having everything handcrafted from start to finish.
Well, you might want to start like Mark Smith taught me how to macrame with cord.
Yeah.
Keeps telling me I've got to try macrame with wire, but I still haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So I need my 0.4 and my 0.6 to start my wire macrame.
And the thing is as well, you don't know you won't like a medium till you try it.
Exactly. Sometimes it's one of those things, isn't it, where you think, oh, it's like I never thought I'd like macrame, and then I did, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those. It's like Mark. Look at him. He started with seed beads.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do it. Had a grump.
Yeah.
Now loves it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might think, oh, I'm going to love this, and equally think, oh God, can't stand it.
Yeah. And you know, you don't know till you've had a go. So it is nice to have a go with these different mediums.
Yeah. So anyway, so there you go. Right, now we've got to do the fluorite for Fleur, otherwise she'll be upset. And I'm not having that because she's been too fabulous this evening. Oh!
Look at the yellow.
Oh, I know. That's a cracking. This is one of those strands that there's only 15 left that actually gives you all the colours of fluorite in one strand.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that. I mean, that for me would be a fluorite bracelet straight away, all the colours, so that I could have a jolly good look at them. It's been given away for a song, 45 carats of all the colours of fluorite in one go for $6.95.
That is unbelievable. That is an absolutely stunning strand. Very, very sophisticated, a bit like tourmaline, just such a sophisticated colour palette.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, that is. Beautiful.
It really is gorgeous, that. And again, if you got that little kit with the labradorite, the amethyst, and the black agate that Fleur bought to you earlier, look at that.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
That's great, isn't it? Tina, who did the samples for the gold pearl kit on the website? It's fantastic. I don't know what we're talking about here, Tina. Sorry, so the gold pearl kit.
I think this kit here, there must be pictures of jewellery made up.
I don't know which ones you're referring to, sweetie. Sorry, don't know. I don't know.
Maybe the in-house designers.
Yeah,
maybe,
might be.
Maybe Anne and Sue.
Yeah, don't know. I'm so sorry because I can't see what photographs you're talking about. I don't know. They're amazing, are they? Wow. I'd love to say me, but no. Right, so $6.95. Well done, well done, well done.
Can I just say it's got wire in it, so it certainly isn't me.
Yeah, it definitely isn't me. It's not us. Can we please have those big tiger's eye?
Oh,
yeah. Because these have got like a twisty swirl to them.
Oh, with that gold wire.
Oh, yeah. All mixed in with those biwas.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
With Father's Day coming up as well, they'd be great for cufflinks.
Cufflinks, yep, they would be perfect for cufflinks, wouldn't they? And can you see they've got that lovely wavy undulation? You never get, this price point's brilliant, quite frankly. 426 carats. I don't understand our pricing on Tiger's Eye.
Lovely on the neckline.
I know.
Oh. And where they've got that twist on them as well,
yeah,
it really just helps capture
capture the chatoyancy.
Yeah.
Phenomenon. Even look at that from there. See how much? Look at that.
Do you know if you were in the supermarket, I'd have to stop you and ask you where you got your necklace from.
I don't blame you.
I would actually say.
Why you were nicking me chicken out my basket?
Yeah, that's it. Good diversion tactic.
Yeah, diversion tactic. And then I go
Get home to cook me dinner. Where's my chicken gone?
No organic
chicken. Gate, she's nicked it. Think it's Jan Dwyer's Renaissance cross. Oh no, Lean, you know your stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Jan Dwyer's on the morning show, a week on Saturday. She is filming a new DVD.
Oh,
Jan Dwyer hasn't done a DVD for yonks.
Her channel set one is amazing.
Oh no!
That's a brilliant
DVD. I don't think she's done one since then. You know, I can't remember what she said her last one was. It's been a long time. £7.95. Yeah, yes, I do. Moo kite cabbage. I've got 10 left. Everybody's gone mad for this. I'm amazed we've got 10 left. I think people must have forgotten to check out or think it had gone, which isn't. And every single one of these will be different. All natural. All from Western Australia, can't get it from anywhere else on the planet, unique to that location. You've got proper Dijon mustard tones, beautiful warm house brick reds, you've got gorgeous, wonderful tones in there, you've got patterns, you've got markings, and remarkably £3.95.
Just reminds you of like an Aboriginal painting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think this and Larimar just look like where they've been found.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I've actually been to a bachelor and spinsters party. That's the name. They could have B&S do. Those of you that have been to Australia will know that's one of the things you need to go to. A B&S do, they're called. And when you are out there and you're sleeping in your little in the outback, in your actual swag, in your swag's your sleeping bag. Oh no, it was on my own. Oh seriously. No, you wouldn't. Do you know the only thing we got chatted up? Do you know the only? I can't say actually. I can't say what the follow-up line. I'll tell you in the break. But they've got a long-wheeled truck called a ute, and all they chatted. We were in our early 20s then. All they Australian men had got to say in the outback was, "Do you want to see me ute?" No, thanks. No. Anyway. So there you go. But yeah, that does make you think of the pinks of the galahs, the birds. Galah.
Galah. Your great galah.
There you go, galah. Should we do some red wire, speaking of red? Yeah? Because imagine the red and the gold wire together.
Oh, that'd be nice.
0.8 mil, naughty price, giveaway. I know that Alison Terry will be going mad for this guest is on because she just likes to do her dragons.
Oh, yeah, it'd be perfect for a dragon.
Yes, if you've been trying to do the dragon DVD that Nadia and Alison Terry did, you're going to need some red wire. 10 metres, 0.8 mil. If you want to wire right, Valentine's, heart messages. £2.95.
And it's perfect, matches perfectly with the jump rings as well. So if you've got a chainmail and wirework design.
We had them the other night, didn't we? The red jump rings.
Yeah,
we had the Monday night, we did. Very popular they were. 10 metres of make your own findings to match the jump rings. Brilliant. Make your own clasp.
Clasps, yes.
Yes, clasp. We've gone posh this evening, Fleur.
Yes, I know. I'm trying.
£2.95 on that. Pardon?
Ooh.
1.25 mil. Last treat of the evening. 1.25 mil gauge. And it's a whopping great big 10 metres as well. Beautiful red coloured copper wire underneath. Just
this
to prove.
Would be great for your S hooks.
Oh, good. Oh, because you like those in chainmail.
Yeah, because it's a little bit more of a sturdier wire.
Yeah. So when I speak to Fleur and say, "What's one of your favourite class?" she'll go S hook.
Yep.
For your chainmail.
All the time.
Yep. So there you go. And just to prove, do their colours go together? Do they match? Quite clearly, yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. When are you on with us again, Mrs?
Tuesday morning for Out of This World with the resin kit.
Is it Tuesday or Monday?
It's Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, well, I'm sure I'd seen it for Monday. Monday, is you on the morning show?
Yeah, with resin.
Oh, ace! Oh, if you haven't, I tell you, especially Kira, people that are new, if you've not seen Fleur do resin, it's brilliant. Brilliant. And we've got Easter holidays coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you get, resin's good with the kids, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
No
It's
sharp
good
objects
fun.
or anything,
No.
it's brilliant. So, can I just say, thank you so much. Lovely to meet Kira and some of our new customers tonight. Well done on all the treats that you got yourself. I know you've had a lovely time. Thank you so much for your lovely messages coming in as well, especially for all the compliments on Fleur's jewellery. It'll be photographed and on our
Jewellery Maker Facebook page to have a look if you want to. You don't mind people copying your designs, do you?
Not at all. No.
Yeah.
No.
Right then, I will be back on the late show tomorrow from 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock with Mark Smith, so please join me then. But we are live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Take care, look after yourselves.
Need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So when you see an item that you would like to buy,